Suluo Simeneda, Useni Masata. Ale Fonsaje, Ale Fonsaje, Nada Bosanka Baluo, Me Useni Dabo Julalema, Juloka Manlamaje, Niaja Manlamaje, Suluo Simeneda, Useni Masata. Alale amansa andi mbaro da bodima mbaro da bodima enu mukunda da bodima alale bate jola masole bate jola aye gambia bondi bata kono imaje modu bele sewota Arabe Ninkelae, Manso Beninkelae, Usen Bodanyani Dobo, Dobo Guy Usen, Anata Combo to Mami, London Atakuli, Okaelo Adabo, Ayadoku Gambia. Kai Mandela, Mayinduru Kema, Alafo Salida Bokema, Adale Bate Joda, Jilasi Sedima, Ganja Mane Dima, Salisu Are Dimadem, Jari Jalodima, Jari Fulodima, Tida Sisedi Madam, Munaninda Tata Mailitu, Munatanin Kumbole Mude, Juguna Munaninda Bota Mailitu, Itebeden Kili Jumale Lala, Ni Useni Fata Dami. Juguna nyanta fala jele Mandela do buoke Gambia bebe jelena Gambia bebe se ore Lumena Mandela minada Volunta be pipeline Birinda hosanka julojita Akonte nganta tube Volumonu bere kampata Bari wali mama dimulo, wali ba mama dimulo, ala be jinkelae, manso be jinkelae, ale bonsaje, keme senja menyoli bea, no koinja yule, fala songo yule, ale bonsaje, ayeji.
Yo, assalamualaikum barengulu kal kontong UDP online bantaba bi dimanche lumba July karotil tamne woro the 16th of July 2023 exactly 18:49 p.m. right now in the UK 19:49 p.m. in London, Europe. It should be right now 10:49 a.m. in Seattle where Ebrima Dibba is 12:49 right now in Wisconsin where not darling bit the Barangini. Obviously, it should be 5:50 p.m. right now in the Gambia. Balkonton current affairs show program to in the Maslumba. Kal be bismillah kal konton bake al kalawati kumal min fananta al kanal gajin platform kumal amoy much appreciated by us affiliated with this novel platform UDP online bantaba. Melbe content welcome on board. I hope Allah weekend all went well. Thank you for being here and thank you for logging on. Melbourne Jamaica on Facebook and Melbourne Jamaica on YouTube. Massive thank you to you all. Bin Nazarem ni Ebrima Dibba ñanta kata sotla jam. Ebrima Dibba, Deputy Organizing Secretary of United Democratic Party at the level of the UDP National Executive. Nazarem a conversation also to the platform or to a format platform but now after a while saying Ebrima Dibba be US like kuna ngajele and then darling Jenaba graduation or no ale pictures or jele you like banda bala Facebook page or like Facebook in general I don't know kata kono demanding but ka program doesn't even so to la tola alamount dun program ko bismillahirrahmanirrahim ga foda ko alhamdulillah rabbil alamin mina kata men so la jase kata te me alon control base na fasu to je party na fasu to je United Democratic Party and Gambia at large alama masatola sen ne tankan different kana ko mo me alon ko sina tinyaro samana o manken nganioti ngadua to le lamoy lalu anante kunde ko kelen alama masatola kairo kenye nina dimbaya la sutura ay tankan di ay jamfandi seytani ko wala alama masatola beso jata ken nera ba jata ken ati kuma sale balu fende buga dia ni jata ken da soto in the same vein ngadua sabate frole mel tata dol mon fisedi ebe dame moti je carlo alama la jam sone ale bema masatalla yam fo sotoyma dol me alon ko masatalla do no kan bi jam follow assemble jam fo wati jam namina la fana bawo sayam bible de tara ku ken dol ke kan nga donna banko vole me gambia di alama ale kayra ba sabat ndi je alama ale jiro wa ke je alama ale fitino bay na banko kan bari alama ale falindiro do lafta men masatalla ya kenye ba on la jiro do man sakunda me gambia man kan sakunda sobeti so it is very important that falindiro sort of meaningful change so that Gambia can move forward because Gambia is stagnant right now, if not retrogressing. I think we are retrogressing in a at a very astronomical rate in terms of retrogress. Some of the main sort of come at so falling the road meaningful change. I'm not falling the road for the sake of it, but we need meaningful change. Well important because we had this problem yaajame o momo sa replace no mansatala nak yaadani men naka wala dila bawndol ko jamme bo je trom par jamme bola jaflan na falindro man na faantol mo do la jeroto baw kunun neldo yaajame ma ko gam bi bams no wala be semboto wala ni mansakundabe kol ke gamel ko the detriment of the victims at the detriment of the people who partook in the struggle at the detriment of greater good of Gambians that was not the purpose of the struggle at all. So mbokay mangana bismillah yuri ko lay panzabate dimas fukki fan ak jurom ben ci wéri July right now it's 7 minutes to 7 in the UK dalañ gërëm bu baax ba support nga ne ci platform yi sen waxtu yam mo ngeen jël di ñu déglu kontaan nañ ci loolu comme commencement bi lañ di ñaanalante rek yàlla di dugg ci programme bi jaama gën ci jaama anything ñu fa wax rek mu nekk loo xam ne dina jur jaama loolu mooy suñu éene loolu mooy suñu intention di ñaanalante ak suñu yéen ñëpp man suma boppa yàlla defal ñu jàmm ak suñu njaboot yi yàlla may ñu wér gu yaram ñoo xam ne mu ñu wér gu yaram yàlla may leen tane ñun ma ngi ñaanal ñoo xam ne tamit dañ génn si àdduna yàlla suñu borom jégal leen seen baakaar yi yàlla suuf bi continuer si sedda seen kaw maa ngi ñaanal suñu parti bi tamit United Democratic Party ak njiit yi ak suñu réewu Gambie yàlla jàmm bi continuer foofu yàlla ñu am ko nguur bu baax boo xam ne dina am yërmande askani Gambia loolu dafa important trop because nguur buñ fa am suñu xelaat ñoom seen bopp lañ fa nekk ñoom amuñ idée baadoole yi change buñ am Gambia loolu nekku doon suñu yéene dañ bëggoon a change boo xam ne dina njëriñ askani Gambia waaye change amut in its meaning true meaning of the word because ñu fa nekkoon si time yi Yaya Jammeh ñoo fa nekk ñu bari ba léegi ñu ngi continuer di def lu bon ku leen jiite tey moo Adama Barrow mu disappoint Gambian si disappoint ñoo xam ne ñoom ñoo ko fa teg because mu ne moom mu amee doole te moom amul doole yàlla moo amee doole suñu borom comme lu ma ko waxoon si soose tey dañ am gan bu mag nekkut gan fii nag Ebrima Dibba Deputy Organizing Secretary at the level of UDP National Executive tay mu ngi America mu ngi Seattle so dina mooy ñëw moom moo nekk suma gan bu mag tey si waxtaan boo xam ne dinañ laal affaire yi Gambia so Ebrima si boppam jëg naa ñëw fii dinañ dugg si yeneen waxtaan yoo xam ne for the purpose of the listeners loo xam ne ñun yëpp dinañ fa jàng dinañ laal this scandalous thing why we see Gambia High Commission, Gambian Embassy in Washington, because Ebrima dafa nekkoon ko xam ne moom doon liggéey si diplomatic service in Saudi Arabia moom tam dinañu jox xelaatam moom naka la gisee mbir mi so dinañ dugg si waxtaan yooyu nag waaye bara Ebrima di ñëw rek danaa def tuuti fi waxtaan ba Ebrima. It's still early in Seattle right now. I think it should be 5 minutes to 11 a.m. there. So dinaa jox Ebrima some bit of time teel na foofu so Ebrima will give him heads up, one time I want to join. I might go to direct because it's Seattle is 8 hours behind the UK. Member content na member content rola platform la baraka de 40 NM drama former National Assembly member be content na momo be content rola jambal content na bake bari benna darling content na binta bara ni Wisconsin chair lady back on the back congratulate la bake for ni wado ko ngalon ko ay programme soto at the personal level bari back content na bake mana la senior content na bake ma content na dembo mala dimbal be content na fona mo yudi ko la banta bala fan bality yudi ko la banta bala ko kali UDP la barima bale fana ma baka ko la binta bara jeli be content na bake nimboto to fanan binda ise mero fana konton je ba ke ba konton na nyinati fana insena na dalin konton bengere Ebrima Dibba la kanjamoti jena ba Dibba UDP online banta bala fan bale ma fananti guy na muso me alonko I tremendous achievement na sort of kunona she graduated a master's degree sort of with master's degree I've been karamen nothing alhamdulillah rabbil alamin najal neta ali natalo jele on YouTube online banta bala Facebook page I think Facebook in general modul yake la personal Facebook page and Ebrima Dibba la graduation alhamdulillah rabbil alamin so on behalf of YouTube online banta ba jenaba be congratulate la bake alama karangoning yemen ni yaje ya soto nafa soto ye la dimbayala ni banko in general it's a tremendous achievement because dimbaya tiyo yetra America ye karang for la master's degree so dimbaya la haju be jana ke wala haju be jana wallahi mo jama ma no so ngamara jenaba e menkete achievement balum so on behalf of UDP online banda ba to say we said limba for la we congratulate Pejo to report on this program and we congratulate la kontano warata bake so what a man can do a woman can do better so a master's degree womu karan luka ringolati any discipline is ataje our neighbor bachelor's and master's is the second tier in the in the hierarchy of the qualification so womu akiben bad congratulations to Ebrima Dibba darling Jenaba Dibba membe America bango bang Seattle ba konton la bake kontan la kola bake anala dimbayal ngala mo bele kontan tan alama duwal fanang motala bawo karango kay niya kay nana pour essayer fan na fay banko na faji so ala barke bake mbokay di congratulate Ebrima Dibba xamne graduate am na master's degree they malaf def graduation ceremony am gis nañ natali si bantaba PhD so on behalf of the platform the massive congratulations to Ebrima Dibba darling so nimboto woto rek Mama Jawara be konton na member Sweden be konton thank you so much to everybody me along the program ojibe ka ben na cousin konton na sina bojin jay member Norway and momo alme along massive fans of UDP online banda ba jiki sare Sweden be konton na bake bal konton na Isa Sidi Khan momo be kadi sare na na fan baleti member Sweden ali cham mane bitang be konton na bake so memo be konton na science dum kacha kono janena lunta babina nimina manasi la pole kacha yalo tening Ebrima Dibba nimbenta dawda fonga manasi la pole kacha manasi Gambia la manasi kale yalo no jibala manasi di ako jadi ako yale ka kuma ka fonyele manasi bay manke manasi di ndemu adawa nata do kola so ako ngana ko wadi manasi la bay ndani Ebrima Dibba ba ko wadi la manasi la do wala dol dal taw tol la manasi adama baro manasi so be dunna ku jama ko be dunna NPP fa do ko be dunna ni Senegal be prejo fa do ko to Ebrima Dibba be dunna diplomatic scandal o men kata jama aning kota hogla appointment o men kata talki men kata sirfo songo di so be range of issues le dala so stay tuned just tune in and relax and enjoy the rest of the program dimo dema soleti so ala Ebrima Dibba na jam kata ni be diala le mashallah So I'll say video ni share la timeline auto isanje mo jama sa na YouTube balt konton na bake. So nimbo do konton rola nzena dum kacha kono demanding. Gambia nak ngamuta dame Gambia non ale ngamuta ji. Bawo yalo ni tapale umuta tapale o. Yamuta la tapale yala. Fa ne na isata roki. Wala ke man sekundala ñing asset recycling project Senegambia Bridge Transgambia Bridge dina ko diamo siata social media mo lo fondire la ni ko yatande sidi keta la kalabante yala kono sidi keta ning kurgi sangare anin tofu balikari Ibrima Silla e ñoo kubemben ko fanan data press conference la pour ka Sénégal ni roke bari Gambianolu atol mo hakkili mallati anno ngamay alcatra crossiro la mbali ñini ngala nin tapale ya mantara ñin kuoto ko itol ko ñin kuo munanne man press conference o commandi janne sidi keta be ñi annonce la bira tata bank la banko ka ngabra togo fata to faya fo togo le ba malo bari a fo balantala banko le kam sidi keta namanke kalabante yati ni manza kunda ni man jutu Gambian wala asset men kumayata ko Gambia la bridge o Senegambia bridge Gambian to le tamo mo kilin tati manza kunda tati sidi keta tati adama baro tati nde se hose li tati loya usinu dabo tati banko bele dentala so sam na fengo men kumayata ko wo ni be tula any agreement men bu ñani hormo be je ika banko dingol le folo bonda kalama jani be kalabante yakale dum pleno la yata agreement of sign in Africa 50 then bring banko dingol chowta sidi keta na la kalabante wolu yela hajo bula kunum ne ko press conference okay so lafita le jele folo understand nin kalabante yata koto munati ne man press conference commandi jannin sidi keta bita diamula banda ndol ngan jamaay ni kibaro moy outside the borders of the Gambia for wole ñante kala ba nimman sa kundame ala banku dingol buña nga respect wa dekabi what is prudent moy bala nga dem def announcement of this magnitude lo xamne is 25 years nga tayle bridge bi for 25 years at a tune of $100 million lolu nekut xaliss bu ndaw de lulu den ko wara wax askani Gambia jaral na yow ak sa technocracy ngeen dem GRTS ngeen waxtaan ak askan bi pour wax dëkk bi xam the ins and out ba pare lu gën a important nga share contract document bi ak the media waaye yow bu coow bi bari Sidi Keita time boobu la def press conference boobu is meaningless te safuñu te loolu tax Gambien su bari seetaanuñ ko sax ñu bari démb dañ doon seetaan brunch loolu moo ñu saf because kalabante yàlla bi di ñoo neene saa yaa anin jutu na ya banko di ngoli jutu na ya man tambala nak wala nan tol banko di ngol la ñanta fayda so la because ñi ministalu itolube fongol le minister o minister ka diamo dulato ila poso le ke diamondi amanka tolti pala so le ke tolu diamondi imantara diamo kam banko di ngol la na fala so ibinale be kalabante ya folale anunga alaji kuram fananjele yala safero kinyana alaji kuram memenu jane commission barsa yala ka NPP la support you got be kamfare nati he is bitter kabira e anin talib bama yo problème soto ati jane commission so ate any ni ko kunata ate kala man sakuna kalabante wala kala lolota waxam bisa bala ay diamo dol foje wol mu diamo leto to waxi dani saret la mina wol senior de la jam ngala safero je la ka foko ndolu diamo la ni activation ndolu man difference long between cabinet approval and ratification yalo ñi ki dafa yabate sax ñim alaji kuram ayabate tali alaji kuram mu jabate ringol alaji kuram muntuma fate amera tele agreement on ndolle nga long alaji kurantin ndolle nga man sekunda do ko stata ñaan ndolle nga experience sotati ate mo kumu dunku toleti so kulete jang ate be men fulantol men understand but mina would last tenanda because dola la safero kinyana ngay ko ñimu mo kamfari wolati atebe kamvare ne because yalon Gambia mol kany personal issues wal men samana eden in kare be do kudla ali difference to bari wo dingo be United Democratic Party le so ni any issue nata rek ite ka wo parti na je ko UDP ko be janate ka dara jan so wala na tela diamo mo buka ta kembe ko mo kana but I kumodol for misleading things all for jambo sena cabinet le ka cabinet approval on to ngol don fengo feni man sekonda ba dara ka cabinet paper la safel ndol nga cabinet paper safel ndese wuseli nga cabinet paper safel cabinet paper jama fande kabri alaji kuram man sibo malon fana ne cabinet paper safel ba malo ndel nga cabinet paper safel gaipa ndol nga la cabinet paper safel ni company me yalo ke ka fay gaipa ndol nga cabinet jama paper jama la safel agreement on international trade agreement Gambia bita World Trade Organization WTO ndol nga cabinet papers all safe atata cabinet yana approve natata National Assembly for ratification wala kake cabinet paper aka approve le ni wo cabinet paper tala yeta député bungoto ni député bungo ya ratify then you go into that agreement so alaji kuram ibe mo defala jantol ma mellom ni be mansa kundala position of support o mo la nyantoleti wo mu ya banku di nyantoleti because ye nyanto soto la ye man sekunda fasa wotu dete la consent level pour nga long fo ite la balon na fombe man sekunda fasa kan to nyala ga fanya wotu dete bulu anu moma nyanne nenna ila man sekunda support rola ne momo ye nan wala be boyle kan ne because to nga right men sur ga man sekunda oppose banku di fane nyanto soto le ka man sekunda support bari nyanda mira la munela ila support anyanta base la tonyale ka ndol fana kaman sekunda against anyanta base la tonyale ka mo manya man sekunda oppose la faniya kan because man sekunda oppose faniya kan ala fonta barako ke la opposition ya wala tina nali ya jibe United Democratic Party ala be barako ke kan koto gabrim bota ni fraudulent presidential election na the momentum is with us ndol lenga kombota ndol lenga KMC ta ndol lenga banyuta because wolle number social and popular vote nanata ni local government election ni NPP butala namaro o seneyata so akamta no opposition ya ni toñata je metalla ko ko den UDP fonta fa men kata United Democratic Party la 2021 wallahi ni UDP supporters all man loyal man resilient so UDP banta fa say alma toña men kata UDP la nakata parti do la den banta PPP le PPP me maralo ke sanji tan saba yalon tol UDP na manam maralo inshallah alama ale banko din bari mam maralo ke folo so election onata UDP 2021 bire control for more kungoli dimi ko barobe 400 and something thousand UDP be 200 ko moneketa bari ndebe Gambia le mo jamabe Gambia banko be deri selaw ni manken ko modi nde jahal danko mo keme wuli keme nani ni feye president me ka to fay naturally banko be nyanta in celebration mode banko be mo nyanta content le mo li funti bar dula bebe deri camera ko sangole keta ni sango keta dula kata deri nyame bar wonya IC ko ye ganyo di adama barol ngamem fo ni patio dolom ban UDP banta fa bar wotumo la UDP woto nata re-energize nata kotenge ndara min dole folo député wol konte député lulu famo soto la na seko maro jele ako hani UDP hani député lulu famo nga soto nga katal nata mo ke de député fotani lulu fotani woro lo bang with one independent Mohamed Kande so wonata momentum di wonata mentandi wolo nyinti ko to nyaabe United Democratic Party de bon ngole fo ngambadi ngol yamare menna adol membel la moy kan aninte kundi ngom ben fo yamarla mo kana opposition yake fani ala walati na mo kana fundi ye audio de da kama sakunda ka kuma fo sakunda la ko just ila miral kumo tegulo ko fen wallahi ni yake yalla dula de parke ci opposition brimbe yaya jamme kelela ala yalo ne ba kele kan tonyale kan wala na ale barako ko struggle ko non to struggle ase menya onya ate ente ya jamme bondilan wala ne be ku kala loy def rek def ko ci kaw dega da pare nga def ko ci yar ak tegen yalla sa bugu togn man sa talla man la fi togn ndi rola toñendiro fo political lombam fo ila individual ila individual toñendiro wala na man satalla nala waro be man satalla nala atele ñun duniya ton ko nano deda ako ndolo tema tete dun nanoji yalon ko woto toñendiro ma kujaw baleti hada wadi mo mete dada martin niola ite ndenga malanda bo toñe wala nga fatumata sise toñe na jaran ka sista wo man satalla ko sewu sedli ñinde ndete dunna no ni fatumata sise tema waran kadi njaay ite fongle bita kadi njaay e bala wat sata ko toñendiro ma kujaw baleti ñim politiko to alen kakari ñu toñi alen kakari bula ñu kasida niye kool niye kuma fo memman nake mais il faut na talo ngoy maka toñati na ye bolo seroke ye famma ji ya fako ntelenga ñim fo bari natalo ko ñinon toñati mbe almari bolo sel fa mari be la bolo so accept la ono to date mo wo satra ite la waro galki so UDP ndolbe toñale ka bari ñing alaji courant ate problème mo soto birabe jane commission anin talibama fo abo fa ngamra ya baye jele ba fa resign tele ba malo mari member bari birate boto ajibe hani ñim mero election ay bakari baji le fasa akaka talib again so ala safero akana mo jahali because atebe ñing man sakuna e kuriya ka teba support la because atela analysis is not based on objectivity ateka monefo okay just UDP ngolbe janne mbaɗon tanga sara jam alright so wole be ke kam alaji kuranna ko so lafidale men understand bari ngam men ko ni Senegal ye bridge ndenga faale janne asset recycling in principle amu ku kendeleti yalla ngo faale janne kabri ngani analysis dadi because teti na la jarre pour que fon ak oppose just for like that bari ni mansa kunda be ko don de sehu sedile nka apprehension so tala ko wala lafidale you understand because ni mansa kunda la track record le ban petea yemune ke mol la jam airport auto security report la agreement ni airport auto ka juti men o fana kalabante yalla duntaji for the former auditor general nata for karamba to kayte advised so you need agreement jamale ke meanon ko so taro sototaji so based on the government track record ibe ko kela de cheikh sedile bu ko laaje anu ni analysis ke me Dr. Lamin Mane tento labake UDP la atalo ngabra deputy administrative secretary external affairs atalo ni board sheri kan be do wala atalo board sheri kan assistant oti kunun ay programme kendeleke kerfatu anin Mustafa Keda ni momo programme lamoy dukar altali yalla moy wala na londo akumayat ni londi tio diam to rock ikalo ni ko jimul londi tio leti Dr. Lamin Mane I do ko Africa Development Bank le former staff lo Africa Development Bank a retired asinano le a dabo Gambia political kono a retirement o enjoy a si kodi ñini ma wosi political kono place ñini ma si je ko momo tata fo retired Africa Development Bank mashallah ite kodi ko kan a ila wo be sonale ni dimbaya ile be jola men ila pension of se balundi mo for the rest of your life bara kawana atala sita banko bita kam labulo men ka wala na 20 UDP anda komol men foje akonye manse kunda corruption gambino lafita nga men wulin tolmi alon ko opposition na campagne ran sotole ntol la du ko fon easy tabake manse kunda be na du ko easy la amanjere moy ñunu neng mo kan nendirke mo kana diamo sikuola alinga diamo corruption ola wala ke nan dia kunun contente bake beringa imam Ibrahima sahola audio lamoy ala kawando kadiamu jenkola jubadi corruption damma tol so use no campaign ran wala ngani man sakunda gamelo ko anon corruption damma nyanta tinna ni man sakunda banko dingol ko diala corruption mo ku jaw baleti corruption o jenkolom tapaleyalom andum ase fitino wuluno banko kan bi ka banko dingol le kamfandi ko mobe ta banko be la nafulo mo danta yesi ko bo domola itol ni la dimbayal while majority of the Gambians continue to live on less than $1 a day they live under abject poverty for a jaw wo dibina warda so dolla campagne moneti ni mansa kunda corruptale jenketale endemic corruption deeply rooted in borough administration So ñing Senegambia bridge Sidi Keita jannabe na kalabante ya diamo kala mole press conference manana Sidi Keita man press conference ko before kata follow me lomba manana man press conference ko man hani itatale annon yalla mono problem wala na ñin député wolu ndiya motale jannal ko mulla ko moy because yal nene ñim moto ko lela biri yalla ngoy moto ko ke ma look at the timing biri atol be busy ka moto ko la rek bang itol nit ñi agreement on ata tata announcement tole lomi de togolis wala capital o amantol fon buña foreign journalist ani wala interview so a jututa gambia media fon la le amanda ni gambia media man kacha amam fem fo bira sayrun koralom chow wurita saya nata kaka seniyandi molla ko atema ñi asetta ma difen na ñimmu asset recycling nati so man sa kunda ñi kele pour que banque dingol nafa pour itole infrastructure ta ye silol do ku be $100 million bari Dr. Lamin Mane Menfo man sa kunda le nata ja iko million talulu luñ konondo $59 million is karigo karinga wala so ni o project 25 million Gambia ñanta men so million keme saba on current rates right now niata bila value la ñanta ko million keme sabale so but italian ñu contrat ko men sign Africa 50 bentol jola jelle la just 100 million so womu mboyta jelle la over 200 almost 200 million dol fota wala fo ñu ne ñanta kala ba mediamu kan ñi mansa kunda kalabante o inata ko ka press conference ko mande ike fongol seneyande ha andung iko Sidi Keita ko ate as a minister ate loi sembo diala le fe mu public accounts di ate man nyan natala but okay constitutional is very clear. Thank you, Wanifa. All right. An agreement to which subsection 1 refers to shall be laid before the National Assembly and shall not come into effect until it's approved by the National Assembly. No loan shall be raised by the government on behalf of itself or any other person or authority otherwise than by or under the authority of an act of the National Assembly. An act of the National Assembly authorizing the raising of the loan shall provide, and it continues. Nimbe section loans under the section 551 2, 3, Niraraje 4, Albajala Constitution. So Nying is explicitly clear. But Sidi Keita kamune fumuli, Sidi Keita ko hani, akate sembo sotole bigatolong finance minister. And any policy or any agreement that runs into variance.
Sedle ala video nyimbe jana sore, ala video nyimbe studio kono jana.
Yeah, it's ala video play nole. Ala video play. Sidi Keita la diamo play. Wonderful.
I will also hasten to respond to some of the concerns we have received. That is, procedurally, why has the National Assembly not ratified this or given us approval? No. National Assembly, in the process, has the legislative and oversight role over the executive. There is no legal or financing agreement that you will first go as a Minister of Finance before the National Assembly to say, I'm going to do this transaction, can you allow me before I do it? The Public Finance Act, which empowers the Minister of Finance, gives the Minister of Finance the right and the legal authority to engage and sign on behalf of the government of the Gambia any financing agreement. But what we have even signed is not yet a financing agreement because there is no obligation for the state to pay the proceeds of this directly from the Consolidated Revenue Fund, where it will serve as a loan, and this loan will be serviced periodically. No. How this 100 million will be paid back to the investors is that the cash flows that will be collected as toll revenues will be used primarily to settle those financial obligations. One, any residual profit will go as a dividend distribution, which will be shared between the government of the Gambia and Africa 50. Third, this special purpose vehicle is not a foreign company. It's going to be a Gambian domicile company. So we are not dealing with a foreign company here. All the operations and the laws governing this agreement will be the laws of the Gambia. As such, it will pay taxes on its operations. So we have basically three streams of cash flows. One, the upfront cash we are going to get. Two, the dividend as shareholder. And three, taxation arising from their operations.
Allahu Akbar. Alama alayin ke mo alayin londi tonya kan sidi keta ko akonyi manke nyin kurote dun na man sekundala consolidated form. Abediam kan trying to justify ko itol men fenke jamme alan ko anin luwa ya luwa jalgati le. Bari nyin manke londi munon. Because ye asset le muta Gambia la bank fengo na property national asset itata ni Africa 50 agreement soto ko ali njo million kemela kodo di na cash then wo kodo nali a dintolla atol lebe bridge mani la sanje muwani lo. What is that? Nko ali ngana nyo nene dukare nying nyanta tala deputy bungoto. Common sense dictates $100 million manke kodi chahandi. Itebe dun any agreement. Yes, cabinet right chotole. Comme alaji courant quand même cabinet lek agreement lo. Anu siri keda be tapale yamen namba nga je sana yanda because ali nga nyone ne ubula. Bini siri keda wulta kakada IMF la World Bank. Ye julodi Gambia la. He doesn't need to go to the National Assembly. But I'll not even tell you that Ebrima Secunda a loan sort of from African Nyumfengol Benka Foko ha Sidi Keda. Because Wolumu in Gambia in IMF be agreement all they go. He grants the agreement or sign. But Walatin Namansa Kunda need a loan tala from some of this multinational organization, which is loans. They go to the National Assembly for approval. Nyim Honamu loan leti. Sidi Keda fa tautalebam malong. But kuo keta, beri no hasi say saferoke, public petitions, committee, PPC, of the National Assembly. So I used to recommend chair. Video je standard yapona wole panic ndi. So etata ya moneke press conference. Wole Johnny ndi press conference la kunu. No data press conference funka. So it is now left to the National Assembly. Pour alifane lo for dega sidi keta bal manipulate la kafale ko no I don't know because ntela jero to ntela understanding nying cabinet sembo sotole ida male kata ya fo that they will enter into this deal, but before it is sidi keta bala signature kela anyanda la National Assembly the National Assembly ya endorse then asina it comes into effect and what more nyanta a press conference command cover ha ndol ngani hagli nyima la shoto but deputy will find agreement of support in that case bango dingolu nimbe disagreement okala be deputy will need executive bele busala busakilo ba ite kilin tata yela kuwolke inata bango dingolu ta. And you know what, sidi da boy kamen nyiniga, why wouldn't they publicize the agreement? Konung Dr. Lamin Mane nyinefo, Mustafa Keda boy nyinefo, and they think everybody is stupid. It all the brainy ones. It all faham rock. Iko ni agreement wale. Why can't you put the agreement in the Ministry of Finance website or share it with the media? Muna lani journalist all mark. Alaji Kurang is safiro kele. Atebe nyin support kam. But Alaji Kurang is missing one thing. Ako mansa kunda ako nyimu fenkol te me alonko manke cabinet le sembo soto ka agreement olke. But jumale mo lonjang. Cabinet papers ole iko de da le cabinet for campaign ko be nyine la ngolo na bari janning albla agreement o sign. Ntolga memfo cabinet paper samba ikata National Assembly le. This is a very serious issue. You manke kuti me alongo chahan lamin sila. We might be laughing, but this is very serious, and I must say that I am ashamed for my country. I hope he is called to the National Assembly to answer some of the tough questions. Thank you, Lamin Silla. Nimbanke chahaniti. But saying, ite nyanta menkela, one defa nyanta menkela, banko dingol nyanta menkela, until we have made noise out of this. media and we flag this up, saying the onus is on the National Assembly. Swaibu Ture, another committee, they have a monumental task. Kasidi Keta grilled. Sidi Keta, ateni Momodu Tangara, ito lejiko kilimusoto. Momodu Tangara, abuke mira bankola. Sidi Keta abuke mira bankola. Sidi Keta ke mira jumala kola, Adama Baro. Mbe Adama kontani ndila nunyadi. Kudum va malo va Adama Baro to fala press conference ko. Probably nga advice men na moyle. Butu ndema la full interview be la be. Butu malo va Adama Baro to fala ba fama to. Because nga advice na nkai ko ni di am banku dingoli. Stop talking about Baro. Talking about Baro. Kunum mamera aying presidential infrastructure project for. Because berata tanum jana berani go foreign journalist over the amukam. But one fa malum for a full interview la moyle or not. But Brahmin ni foreign journalist over the he kept lamenting Hanimu grand presidential project leti. Konyi $100 million iba use lale kasilo rudoku womu adamala project and bring last program afa nkai ko shidiketa kalabante yabula. Ni nyante kala National Gambia Infrastructure Development Project leti. Not Adama Barola project. Yabatelom Adama Baro tate Gambia. Adama is just there akatelom president, but he doesn't own the country. So minister be diam lega for you presidential problem you minister kalabante waleti. Anu sidi keta bongo minister kalabante waleti. Alinga tonya for na banko di wali.
Sele yo no avoid le no. Ila mo fana diam rejele Ebrima. Defana la 1 minute clip obi jan.
Ibrahima la audio play because mama alaji Ibrahima Silla ni a chance to ngan la moy na broda la because matla dia okay I'm very happy one day thank you so do nga sidi kete yamar jan nkai ko ni be dia mo la bro talk about baro probably I know dia mo moy wala na just skip so Ibrahima Silla la je play bang
currently all the staff that are at the Senegambia bridge actually are on the payroll of the government of the Gambia under the Accountant General's Department. Now, if Africa 50 takes over and assuming that they want to proceed with a certain number of staff, of course, as a government, we have to look at the technical capacity of the existing staff. And if an assessment is done and they are actually fit to be employed, of course, I mean, they will be absorbed. If not, then, they are already permanent staff of the Accountant General's Department, so there is no loss in terms of employment.
But yeah, one day ate bang kumalefo. Ate bang kumale. Ate be dia bugang Senegambia bridge last staff. We are not interested in that. Ayale, baringo. Ibrahima. Ngala ni Ebrima Dibba la bekatala. But na broda we fresh nede. Ebrima Dibba. Ebrima Silla.
Yeah. Adabel yokono.
Ebrima Silla karali jibe bang. Ebrima Silla wotumo. Ebrima Silla ni aje hani ikamera ni kaito e mombe fenka be boy la bari. Ebrima Silla la jilla. Come se humbalo be nyamere. So na brother is enjoying.
Of course. Ela Sidi ate mistake ba mem fon ke wala nyidiko. Ate he does not understand the difference between initiating an agreement and signing an agreement. Because ate be apulan oranges mix kan dame wala nyidiko. Nitol bida ka agreement on nyini dularo, they don't need the consent of the National Assembly, which is very true because as the executive organ they have the prerogative to go and negotiate and lobby. So ni bida on nyini ndiro le manjare pour ye sara National Assembly. But the law can to emphasize wala nyidiko na be sign la you need the consent. So abe all to be mixing kan. I hope ala technician all bo bola nyorol ko. Ni bida nyini na you don't need to take permission
exactly. That's basic common sense. Ni bida nyini la bonifa. Imba nga NPP nka dole jang. Ali ala ate jibe ka YouTube ate NPP de facto yalo mi ba kato mu Kampala alti bari ngala to
ngajele ngalo na control la kanyum platform troll la ito la
so akonte la commissionly the Public Finance Act yalo nyuma me understand ni actual if they run in parallel variance with the constitution overrides constitutional
section 5 from
exactly any section of the act it will me understand yalo ni NPP ngolo to la kala moto wala act constitutional symbol what act yeah understand and what if I come for young like ni bida nyini ndirola they're going to lobby these things. They don't need permission because almost executive la do call. Exactly. Sal mina kuoni sign Janal ba sign because Tidi Kete signed already. This agreement is signed with Africa 50.
Agreement on Masa Kunda donor is going to be easier because come here for Nyamende. They just want to rely on technicalities, but Julolam, because they need money and they are taking money and they are depositing a public asset. Even asset led Bunanyulu, then Tolanga Kodosoro cash. Because it doesn't
Supreme Court Lebina. One if for Supreme Court Lebina interpretation so whether this is a loan
no,
or not.
the court will rely on experts like you.
Yeah.
So among any order at a femfonola jamela ko multa fonola. This is between law and economics. But agreement this is exactly what the law is trying to avoid. Qatar unilaterally, the executive going out to make agreements without consulting the National Assembly. So National Assembly is here for someone court and also the members of the public. So it National Assembly bondile itara bandala ya agreement okay ye julo ye kodo sodonang ini menara but ya ikafo ko ha malonta malon agreement trying to use technicalities to avoid the procedure. So what akela no itano koto anung malat expert fanambe testify in their defense kafo ko ha yule menta is not a loan. It's not a loan by definition, but niajibe constitutional main aim and objective movement pour itole na National Assembly consult wala nyindiko ikanata yo kodota Gambia dingol toyala iman National Assembly consult because ndola representative wala ben toleje. So technically nyimu julolti niajibe so itol fana lafa ka technicality may use what technicality claim na use la against them. So lafa mol bulone euros la barata work no la.
But Wanifa, yeah, you are right. Neither the technical definition of loan where interest is charged or something. But at the end of the day, near Korosi, internal rate of return, there is IRR will be paid here. So interest bigele. And near Korosi, this is so the magnitude of this transaction. Common sense dictates. You don't have to be an economist.
And a major infrastructure of our country.
Infrastructure major national asset of our country. Even banko 25 years, 25 months, 25 days. That is a long time. In fact, how many people live up to 25 years? You understand? We be more little balur in the next 25 years. So if banko do any agreement of that nature, bunyani horomodi National Assembly. Yeah. Even where you tunko be life lede. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I do opportunity to Ganga Dumul Melbe in a American platform and then you want to network. I don't Nayalong Kombe Kumakam for a comment Najikota Jamfano Yan, found them opportunity sort of Pulunga any program can fire due for na schedules. So lot of for a Gambia Dule, but it's about other people who may encounter a similar problem. Okay, now you know Gambia foreign services, coming Diamo Warali Walla Porto, America. So, not personal encountering with a member of the Gambian embassy staff, last hour for a Puru Gambia Dimuli Amoy, Molia Joko for Gambia, and can get a container and Yanka Tala Tenebam. Funa banko nyanta banko sambala kenebang fo banko manyana sambala ken Gambia dingul melbe la moy kan isinyum quota ya George. Okay, into began last week moyam contact Gambia. Apana ko tinko ma problem mo so involving one woman. Me yala services le need Gambian embassy in London, but in the Gambia and the holidays la. Last time Mako ye joro ke nye embassy ne joro ke nye muso nye mala filato fola malong bari mole na bole na Gambian dimu tabe sirin tuwabu. Akonya ko ma traile pour ma payment ke ma muso no pour si Mako e bang ye joro ke ye reference o kingen so that you musum de nya de det wala kono pour ala o hajo mu asija nka bi ako han ko problem tije be joro kala akonya ko nimbe la ko di le la molla Gambia jam nsa di la wala ni la tamana Europe is la ko jonka e tinna ko di no na dimbal la Gambia. So I detail mail babulu I went into my account. I tried to make the payment. Payment to him allowed no. Account yellow meaning to him mantano. Coming near to the account of the you can get a UK and the first account name to bank to SCD bank. You only account when you want that time bank to payment to you really. But you not a lot of mistakes in that. So I'm not trying man successful, not try man successful. Let me turn back to Bamba Mas. Na Bamba contract, nkayo ko ma lasta jo kala Gambian embassy. Itimma ko in account detail to nkayo wala basically come muna mo Gambian embassy la account name. Ako niya ko Gambian High Commission. Nkayo ba rin ko yung wala tingi amanta ako yung wala GHC tribe ang Gambia High Commission. Nkayo Bamba ngo fana trial amanta. So Bamba Masi Keni Baro la nomba dinna na pate gano membe embassy Keni Baro yung kafay lebaro akafang kumandi the president ika. Okay, Keni Baro mo muna ti nga yon nenta ka budget mo na high school nga tara the primary school. She came to the high school ayon tara genta na takiya at another high school. So nga yon ne amang kenya yon tifang na yon na pangambul bapulo lo nyate. So bin Bamba Seni Baro la nomba dina kumada ko Seni mo ngoleti.
Seni Baro wolo me Baro tin because moja mata lo na se.
Moja mata kumandi me Baro.
Adolon council of the Gambia High Commissioner in London.
Exactly. So kumada bao long bao fa be long le noma wala school ni le mo long. Ma Seni message na condom very nice. Namfang introduce yin kama sikeni na call namfang introduce ate sonna na kumandiro tala. So nkae ko hello Seni, how are you doing? Nkae ko this is Tunko. Nkae can you please help me with the embassy detail? I want to make a payment for somebody. Seni na message o karam amanjabi 14 nani. Man Seni moi muruta Seni ka muruta Bamba Mas story. Bamba secretary la nomba dinna ko nyi secretary mo mola ke me yalo postis akonya mo sobe wala mo akonya akapuma akahagaji mola mete jol to bake ni atabe akarespond ikuma da barbao ma Seni long yani kabulo te manteni Seni yolo bake. So ikuma da ko Seni probably will help and then that Seni like okay. Kung ko Seni ngai sa message wala bari yenna message o karam dinon tilil nani luluti ngai yenna message di imam muruna kam. So benga Seni kumandi Seni ye telephone ota bira telephone ota na konton ngai ko Seni ngai sa nu ti dantam ko banto message wala akonya ko about what about yamu ayalo ne bawo nga defy akonya ko about what nka in regard to real account details of dinna isaje nti safero en joro keno mu membe ata jiri nga de tempa okay akonya ko tungo yes akonya ko ni after any services la embassy kumandi this is my personal number. Nkai kena ko nanam nkai ko nde kumandi kawala famula in regard to you saying ko this is my personal number nkai nde kumandi kawala famula akonya ko tungo ko nama ko yalo mo don't fucking call my number again.
Oh, sorry, Tungo. Apologies for the use of the F word. You are using Iba code can. We don't use that. Yeah. Afadorongo, I F word use. I F word use. Yeah.
I just want to be precise about the planning and bureau. Now, start a cheaty dula. The coffee cheaty line and can lay in a prayer.
Yeah, about the quote unquote, it can't tell a code. Yeah.
Okay, don't fucking call my number again. I telephone. Okay, the inquiry I don't know they are having this problem with Kenny Barrow. Many years long for Kenny Barrow Mandala mobile number. I can't don't call my private number. But the last time for a more they yellow embassy go for them emergency to call. Bao Bamba embassy, international encounter 8 hours. Kumandi akaganda deng la problema akafundi na ngaya akana cancel and as long as ndena inquiry ki embassy do ku beniaje banko kweko nana ite na si banko kari toya ke jam it is emergency ite men so no la Gambia di it was so no banko ke betame wala ne embassy ta ko so embassy mola number man ke private number intela inquiry and dinna ko ite mo wala number kumandi mole from the embassy to the last staff, Nesulata service lagi. Saya ni Gambia jumlah number, ani jangan ni polis odi muda. Ni muda itu di sekuteri itu muda nationality Jumat ni ko Gambia jumlah muda. Ibe ingin kalau le poin nafsan yela embassy kalau muda di polis odi muda ni bangko kan deba. Ni ingin kalau dia. Itu ingin kalau le pola. So ambassador go ko emergency job le di mo private number so ke. Because in this modern age and time, we can learn more call. So, member of the number to move. Nata gita embassy, a private number better lab, we only have a use of a double commandila, ambassador member to Gombe Suda, Ningala number commander, a tassel a yako, can I run to cut Ningala number commandi, a tassel a yako, it can number command. Don't fucking call my number, that one will never tell you that. You understand? Akong kanala number kumandi akasanya tell me don't fucking call my number. You know this is my private number. Yana kumoy. Adun kone nga so yaming ambassador de kula mo private number so because itala go ko de kana emergency la de ko katin na worke kumandi. Nimbe Gambia ni tamenda Gambian embassy. Nimbe tamala tingula probably ngata je foreign affairs ngata nga problem o ni solve. Mariniaje ni mari denta contact la ko Gambia ni na pura isalo so ni bedde ko la kona la kama ko ora amma ma ko ne pura ni yanta fanale ko da ada fanale keni baro ta kana dinola so ko me problem oti ni ban pura service ethics so ka so ko ta school ta university re da mo to qualify ta anin ka do ko mo manje kilin di go ko train de go ko la ta ko sai itanyante la go ko kala nyame adu number 1 ko samba mo ke tadi kan mata baboka yana kuma mai so ko samba mo kan sai ba mo right so do kan tele am pa wala dan dakkan ana la go ga nga ba no tele kiata you understand? So I wanted them this forward. Mbela am embassy commandila sama I will go and have an audience with the embassy. Na message yo mel bela ko nendiro ko mo so no ma record. Bari mbitale embassy ni ya na audience so adun nyen ko tala le mbari report la. Na Gambia jong fana gi janga bota etawle akara go bota kiam. Ngaji janga be problem ko no ma fundi tura kumandi. Ndu kan na kumandi ko ka nga kumandi. Akani automated message so na kinye akafo nya ko I am having a meeting. Akara Gambia jong bi janna bin ta London abi appeal deal na. Ngamba mo ngamba kumandi janne sinya kula Gambia jong mu ta janne ngamba kumandi nga doji jang si wanted to go back to Gambia ngamba kumandi bamba ta ko be hostel men to ngaje dari bamba. Bamba ta je squad dino ay muso nyem kundi da na ta restaurant ko ay dumoro sangay ay nyin kala problem wala ko be o video jene. Yana kuma mai so yin daji kan tanya yin daji kan tanya maya funna mo so pale bula nta na ko ni ala tuma ni na kabulo nta jare ta me Gambia sini baro mai jare okay even nadi yeah that's fine yeah nta jare ta men na Gambia nta ka remittance men dundi Gambia billahi wallahi tallahi nallahi meri tele baro buka dundi ke na ya so ya la print out ko puntindina nta jare ka Gambia dimuli men na biya man jare Gambia dundi wala nta ka Gambia dimuli men bonni ngata onen na baro kono tele baro janna la saya te makake ana ya pala so ko alima kulu bari anin daji kan tayya bula nta be bitamu Gambia dimuli kinna waya ma as long as I know nta la alpha be mara ke Gambia le ye place bere mara ko bankoka a doctorial ta ministerial ta altalial na ke plan tonte mu Gambia la tara dimule nena so so ka pour mu ya asapne ala ba manyanda kala nyi die bula ne kanne to la nyanda take ba
Tungo, I think, thank you so much for bringing this point here. Memenkela, I will give you time. I have got an interview with Ebrima Dibba that's coming up, but left a memfola. I denga me barola idea kening no, there is no justification for that, and I would definitely condemn that, and that is very wrong on the part of a public official. Me alonko B Gambia man sekunda located Joe, taxpayers will located Joe, at the service of the Gambian people, whether it Amaribe UDP or not. So among any iota of justification sort of F word used on you, what is totally wrong. And I think na sister Mebaro Naben Lamoikang, Anyanta will shifa stop lala, and I need to apologize. And you are right, it's within your remit, yet our embassy, for you to make a complaint about her. The only thing as a man for no fongo. Okay, man, maybe Ebrima Dibba man or maybe Bamba Mas is listening, they can call because it already do embassy. Malong what the rules say outside working hours because we move Sunday. Anyanda as I for no forward because this idea that this is my personal number, I think it doesn't, to me, it doesn't make that much sense because saying the Jamano Menkono, more communicate mobile numbers or back than these landlines. Even in the UK, companies or Jamababi even managers or sort of mobile or so what she could have said to you is Tungo, can we defer this to tomorrow because Bimu Demasolity I am officially Manta Dokolabi. So Samayan call during the working hours, mail and discourse unless it's an emergency. The emergency they must have a protocol welfare officer or somebody because Bamba used to work even during weekends. So Malon for councillor, for weekend within her job role, job role ni o diala because malala saratomune but ninga tra bunya bigi. Yenyi mansa kunda palaso yalon these people they don't go for training. Tungo, you see, this is what Safi Sankare was saying. Yenyi Nutale, they are MPP supporters. Yala wala na diplomatic services all it's like a baby mess up ring because you know they I don't think these people went to formal training because I don't think she would lose anything. Kadiamu ite kuluoni horomo kono tunko ngela point on sane bari mbala bimu dimansoleti sama yen call nimbe office maybe ninte de lañu address I will refer you to. I think that would have been prudent. But why telling you don't call, don't use the F word, don't call my number? That is totally wrong. And I think maybe she will not listen to us because whatever we say, they see us as UDP members. Yalon, this is the problem with our public officials. It's all they don't separate the idea of Dokuo. Ning se who said the UDP and Yafo Nyame Nabe Ole Nyama. This is certainly wrong. And particularly coming from her, using the F word as an official of the Gambia government is totally wrong. But the other human discipline sort of because Momodu Tangara is not in control. You see, Momodu Tangara man diplomatic. Momodu Tangara, you know, NPP call if a they get away with it. Because Momodu Tangara can you come for an NPP call come Baros and Bonina Palace because human discipline sort of. So I think this is totally wrong and it's in with your remit. Go and see the High Commission, put your case. Maybe they yeah. Yeah.
I will go to the Gambian High Commission. I will have an audience with our post. I will go and tell a woman in record. I did not like the line of life. I go using multiple times.
And Tungo, Yalan, the saddest thing is, it doesn't say any in your lawn, any maybaro in your lawn, even outside politics. Yeah.
You understand? And then curriculum, we went to the same alma mater. Nina kumanda tele kariana tele problem o solfla katangina. Ariya ni mwanya political politics. Kaso ko karimu yudi bilete. Karimu barole tete. Barole tam manke in MPPG.
Yeah.
Alfali kemen kata Gambia. I don't want to go further. Ndama Gambia second class dire. Ndama premier country di Gambia. Ndama na tingla. Ndama alfal mande tingla Gambia. Wala te pumla Gambia. Mo mande tingla wa. You understand? So ndo nante sabale. Ndama Gambia tingla di. Ndama Gambia selekta. Ndama Gambia selekta. So mwanya na study so request la Gambia tingla. Ikanne ka kunyana private number. Mo beli antene na post coordinator. We communicate on mobile phone. Mo ni na post down get ni na midwife phone. You can communicate on land phone anymore. Mo ni mo better communicate on mobile phone than land phone. But everything are better to all. You understand? So mo better to all. Ka phone mo ko. And we will okay. But I want you to capitalize on this opportunity. Ni pa ya madibanata. Ya yinin kambe bamba mas kumanda bamba ya programu kumandi. Ayo tande ko. So for embassy staff yanta mala banko tim tande bang.
And again, Tungo is if Bamba Mas is listening, ni Ebrima Dibba certainly managing ngala ni question wala. But ni Bamba Mas from Belamoyla as a former staff of the Gambia High Commission in London, I think Bamba is in a more atela position of from the weight carrier. I tell you this idea of this is my personal number, because I don't know, does Mayboro have an official mobile number? Then that's what she should be giving out to people. She should even publicize it. Okay, this is my official mobile number. This is my personal number. But I'm not aware that she has a official, because ndengala mobile number mentioned before I appoint into them. Ndeka command walla. Ndefangona issue along similar. Like I referred her to somebody else, and then she said the same thing. This is my personal number. Okay, but I'm not going to go into the details. But if they need be, because we're more private conversation, I don't want to divulge it. But obviously, I think Bamba Mas and others need to clear this. Modole Asafejanko, embassy staff for 24/7 Inyanta Molu Dankulale, because they are the mercy of the public. The idea of this is my personal number. But let Bamba come in and clarify this. Ndengamera say wait sotono damento atemo wole fa safono ko bimo sondeleti. Tunko call me tomorrow. Tomorrow is working day, because Saturday, Sunday is not official day of work of the embassy. The embassy is closed, so it is their restful momentum for not emergency room. And in the emergency room, then they should have a number that somebody whom they should refer you to. Kafuko embassy ningre, but asafono leko tunko yes nyimuna bimu demasoleti mbala lien call sama, but in calling official number la. Neo ayo for a kuloni horomokon, and you insist to call his private, then it's but tungo ngana official number dealer. But the F word is absolutely unnecessary. But yalom baroye nyunu melundile. Baroye nyunu barole lota jam baro. These people have no regard, and I'm disappointed because nga me barolo ntenaka relate la new struggle kono. In vanga go a telephone in front of the few level-headed MPP people online. Ngo for janne because naka debates of them bukaje nendirla Facebook, or to be honest bukaje nendirla. But Tungo, I know you will not come here and lie. You are a very honest person. You will not come here, and a lot of people are watching the show, and ye kawala me barola. So most likely, I tell you for Nayo, that's definitely wrong. But I will let you go. If you have a last word on this, then Nila Vida, we can talk about it. But please encourage Bamba Mas to call in, and give you say on it, because number one, Bamba Lefongayala mobile number dealer. Okay, because and Bamba could have cautioned you on your mala personal number. You don't call him on this, but maybe Bamba for them more long. So maybe Bamba, we would not have Bamba Mas take on this altercation. Thank you. Okay, la baraka bake wala kada tunko mare nati explaining the encounter he had with Mebaro Mealam Catalan Council of the Gambia High Commission London atile should tura la pala sota. So say mina Amerikela Ebrima Dibba alata life for join to the show, so that Ebrima Dibba say Marina Mr. Jokia in Africa, please join now. So what is the side issue? But the Amokam Senegambia bring an tunko be container and we will ask people Melalanko Joko Embassy, High Commissioner Melalanko, they have diplomatic experience. Ebrima Dibba certainly is one of them, Nana Tambani Kola. And Bamamas also Melalanko Bamba Fongo atele nobody and Ngalan Jikole Atin. And Nimo Jikitela because Bamba Kainako Mebaro is coming Akamola Hajulu Nomalaka, she's very responsive to people are concerned. But Malom Munebe caring as a Keno Fanam for Abe Kamfar in Tunko Kamalayal political, or I don't know. So I don't know, but that is very wrong. Don't use the F word. Don't F call my number is very wrong. Publicly from a public official. Woman Yanakela. Tunko mo Gambia dingolati. Faka baro support le faka baro criticize. Nala hajo nata Gambian embassy. Hani High Commissioner Fatou Bamben Suda Nyanta audience dilalal. Suntu Ture, but another thing, Tungo ko Suntu Ture niya koli bukasoto. Because ye categorically you are not there just for MPP. And this is the problem. Mansa kunda latilo kaboyle. This is very wrong on Islami. So we want to hear Bambama's la opinion on this. And this is why nyanta can train. I remember when Bamba and others were appointed, they went to India. And in the late Tukujalo, it had a India like Karanta J. Ibuke most number embassy, but signing embassy, no wonder Gambia don't in Kolaya in Washington. Because ye Mutala ye fire Washington, I bet they didn't go for any diplomatic training. Adam Boroka for Muna political supporters. Ebrima Dibba Mealanko Biatel and a guest, the Monaboni Saudi Arabia, because Aka UDP support. So Adam Boro to him, political loyalty. Mayor Baro, the NPP, Omala right. Mebaro got the job, fine. Male Mune use, I don't know. Yeah, diala. So Dolba Fokango ala brother is very close, Adamabaro. But I know one thing, Maymanke Barola sistati. Because there is also this narrative. And Ugambian old just control lebenda, Manke Barola sistati. Dolby Gabula Barola sistalom, Walatin support. No. Baroni Baroman dem fenna. Condongo lebenda. There is no blood relationship between them. So I told Gambian you understand, Amanke Kala sistalom. But in Alone, anim barola broda nyoloni ala broda dole be America. In fact, ndenga memoi from the grapevines, the person played a key role from me in Palacio Soto. For Tonya alam. But in wala wonim barola nyolong obe America and therefore more long. I don't even know his name and I didn't even ask for his name because I'm not interested to know the ala broda name. Niaje me for be at a public official now I'm a public official in that for Tungo ya la kamfada sotole and Tungo ya for the Vitala High Commissioner is going to seek audience with the High Commissioner. Fatou Bambensuda I complain the and Tungo Nyanto. So Simon Menkalambe Ebrima Dibba Batukam. Ebrima Banda messages will read follow anyway. But in the meantime, we will continue with the analysis in Ebrima Dibba Natajam. And Bambamas, Nibe program all American. Please call in. We want to hear your take on this because you are a former employee of the Gambia. Eko Mod Lamin Baro, wala product. Whatever America, imagine one of the admins last Mod Lamin Baro, Wolong Nebaro la product in America. But let's go back to the issue of the bridge. So Nimbrijo, Alenkana diamo tujan anuntol Gambian olu, lafidam engalafimena wala ninga kumo start. Ngalamin sila tento back na brother. I audio bondi kadiamo. And this calls for what? In fact, hence the need for a baro arete ala nyin tak tamla. Nyimasa kunda mul batandi. Scandals upon scandal. Corruption upon corruption. Sai mune sotaji ika na national assets sol lemuta. Ika deka CD deals solke. And ninkomba fola CD keta comes up with this economic jargons. Ha nyimanke loanti nyintenga public finance act sembo dinale. I don't even have to notify the National Assembly. What is absolute rubbish. Absolutely. Total rubbish. Kodonyin warat, kodonyin siyazale. CD Keta, international. But sign them with deputy wala fete wala lorna. Because na ya maintain sanya moile ako atela committee be nyunu kumandilale. Infa ngaje media tole. Na honorable Swaibu Ture Faranje, the whole CD Keta kumandile. So what will come out of it, we don't know. They personally don't don't raise your hopes none of that deputy wall. Because new ministerial form, they don't have respect for this National Assembly. Because the National Assembly is polarized, it's divided. The only time the National Assembly can unite will only from a personal interest not. Nibe korral nyinela, ibe loan sol sata, clothing allowance moto ibe kake kankelintele. But the nan hata bankola kola, then they all go back to into their shells. Well, NPP shell, you know it's a UDP. And NPP kulu, nibe committee or committee kono, hane CDK ikoba commande la ka scrutinize, ka fay ko bam. Okay, Kadim Rasul is calling. Bamba Serin Mas. Mbatengata Jani Ebrima Dibba now. Kadim Rasul Bismillah. Enembare benyadi.
Mujandronga muilal bekacala ve mamas dental sono. Seho yalong Gambia benyame. Abe kumaya bala le from na do kulal media long kote a civil servant. Yela do kula TOR karang. TOR maybe Jamada from all terms of reference. Jama ni esa do kula. Maya le puru jandi ba kola yeta report ila do kula. Yeta follow ye orient ye karandi ye mu do kula shartol. Ye wol long. Yaje Jamade number secunda do kula. It will follow along. It will do la bedame. I think it can do cook and then they will look la bedame. Jamala Manilo. And don't do it on their senior officials. I did Yamale on the Yaman Jamal. They say you are just a servant of the people. That's what you are.
But Bamba, yeah, so your Tungola explanation on Moile.
And I was very disappointed. Because his Senibaro is no longer in the town Birmingham City. No. Senibaro is now a diplomat serving the Gambian people. Regardless of personal issue with them. It has to be without their favor, ill or affection. And no private mobile. He doesn't have any private mobile any longer. No privacy today. Because a mobile number should have his only point of contact outside work. You call the Morella. Now at a mantra office, you call Molan only through his mobile number. And the Mazakunda that is enough for him to pay his telephone bill. So he's no longer paying telephone bills from a private amount. I can do the salary, taxpayers, and the salary here. So the privacy there doesn't come into play. No, we had a back in the police senior law. I look up for them. Don't fucking call my number. When Mama, so what people remember, we want to say that. Then needs to call into the foreign office basically.
Yeah, but Bamba, what about this issue of being a weekend? Today is Sunday.
It doesn't matter.
So it as far as you know, Nibe Dogola Embassy you call any day outside working hours. You should respond to the needs of the Gambian people.
Foreign service officers, diplomats are just like police officers.
Okay.
A police officer, or fire service officer, or ambulance officer. This weekend, of the weekend.
No, I you walk there. I want to hear from the horses now.
It makes sense.
I want to hear from you. Yeah.
But now training. I foreign service regulations from law. FSR. I understand. I actually alone. I would call to go back and apologize.
Yeah.
That is what is diplomatic.
But okay, Bamba. Maybe I'm not training, but suddenly I need a briefing from the likes of Suntu Ture and when she got this job.
Of course, Suntu Foreman training.
Are you serious? The Deputy High Commissioner for Formal Training.
That's the hard part. Suntu trained them in Jola.
Oh, but that only that India Temanda.
learn on the job. So of course, we don't know so man do in law. I learned it because me and train is an expert. Alim Jai go and train in house, and Alim Jai is an expert. Alim Jai go be Alim Jai knows this job to the people.
Yeah, I don't secretary cabinet right now, right?
Exactly. So I will do so long back. So Alim can see the currently. I call funding the new officials and the drums in the current service. They don't know. So they knows exactly. Maybe I went to his private personal learning from Comandia because they are schoolmates. With whatever problem they have, that is their problem. Now, Jenny is no longer herself. Jenny is a servant of the people.
But Tungo man kasi foja. All I need is I want the number, account number verification. Do you think whatever misunderstanding they may have had in the past, politically or whatever, shouldn't that warrant an insult from somebody who is an official of the Gambia government?
Well, that's what I'm saying. If I were to go, I would protest to the Minister of Foreign Affairs in an open letter. The Minister of Foreign Affairs need to act on it to all sense and discipline her. Because it's not one of the foreign service baby a baby problem because they just pick people from nowhere. They don't it's somebody some people might just be innocent victims because they don't even know is it right or wrong. Because
Wow.
It is important even within foreign service for the man.
Seasoned diplomat role.
Gambia college 1 week training, something like that. The do's and the don'ts, the foreign service regulation of law, because they can't is education.
Yeah.
So I can know the Koleala. But I didn't know the same way it's not foreign relations.
Okay, Bamba, do you think something would come out of this? Do you think anything would come out of this?
I should expect that.
You think based on this government and
it's very unlikely something would come out of it because selling your door will believe that nothing can happen to me.
Yeah.
But in normal democratic dispensation, Senate needs to write an apology. Because Senate, ambassador from them, Senate scholar, not even before to go there. I was not to the embassy.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said he would do that. He will go there. Capital
The High Commissioner is the Gambia's president here in the UK. So High Commissioner is the president of the Central. And being a seasoned diplomat, the High Commissioner herself, and who knows the law very well. So I have no doubt that the High Commissioner will definitely take steps.
Okay, Bamba, does the High Commission sign? Do they have a substantive protocol officer?
Yes, I think so. I think Mama is stepping in as the protocol and welfare officer. Yes.
Which Mama?
The former secretary.
Okay.
I think so. I'm not sure, but I'm not Miraloto. I tell you because I tell you So Nima Mosa in the I believe she is stepping in because Nim do the don't let her.
Yeah. Anyway, Bamba, it's good to hear your perspective, but like you said, we are all disappointed, based on Tunko's explanation, completely unwarranted, and I think she needs to apologize to Tunko Marena.
She should apologize in the interest of her diplomatic status. That is very disappointing because you and other newspapers don't want to make them
Yeah. Okay, Bamba. Before I start, what's your take on this scandal in the US?
Well, the U.S. scandal is it's very rather unfortunate. I believe na diplomats they acted outside of the limits of their job as diplomats. Because near Jube it will fall. There was no formal training given to those officials. Yeah, because we can for I remember we put our thing on that.
Yeah.
As a guardian, Ufama de America Jele, Ufama for another didn't claim because I think almost only mantra for any longer.
Yeah.
So push and pull here. So obviously, the Namukako and a colleague I will have failed. And then the view. That's why honestly.
Okay, Abaraka Bamba, it looks like Ibe Daming, you are busy. Nebla, thank you for your time. Thank you. Thank you for your time, Bamba. Thank you for calling in. Thank you. Okay, we'll look at Bamba Masti, but Memenkela, I will call Ebrima Dibba a lot because I think he's not even seeing my messages on WhatsApp. So the audience will be Batorola. Let me call Ebrima Dibba on WhatsApp so that he can join so that we can have this conversation. After I join, then because it's 1 hour 25 minutes into the show. And okay, Ibrahim Mala telephone Osika, but the message you mentioned or bring a link on Yinkala. Thanks for sharing and advised me when to join. That was the last communication I had with him at 17:58 p.m. in the UK, 2 minutes to 6 just before my program will start. So for maybe I'll blow them motorine. Hopefully Ibrahim will join us. But let's carry on. I'll be American current affairs show. Nata janne na bamba masla explanation moy kafuko atela miro roto kafuko nyimona personal numberity me baro manyano fola ni be embassy dokola more say call on anytime and Mebaro has said this to few people nyimona personal numberity probably it's lack of training but Tunko has every right to go and complain ngaja modol bafo kanjam fente bolaji well whether Fembe Bolaji or not, let Tunko go ahead and complain. The onus is on the High Commissioner and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, whether they may reprimand. The difficulty there is Tunko may not be able to substantiate because, and I respect that, and that's why the conversation is not recorded, and I don't like people recording each other, and that's very good. Tunko could have recorded me, but that will not be good. That will be unethical. Recording people, I don't subscribe to that personally. I think it's no matter what, it's going to be Tunko's word against Mebaro's word. But it will be on Missile Moledy. But I don't think Tunko will call into the show. I have a F word usually on him. Tunko is not that kind of person. I'm very sure she did. And yaron dola ni Gambia mamuzol bevo but muzol dolbi ni kambara, you know, they can use certain words, you know. So I'm not trying to be gender biased here, but I think that is very wrong and unfair. So let's go back to the national issues right now. Banbaro tunkola issue. Abemu national issue ready. So okay, membe keri wala nyintiko. Brijola kuo interpersonally. But at the end of the day, well, let's wait and see. Because knowing this National Assembly, this government got away with a lot of things. Sidiketa by now, nyata bailale. Nyata sidiketa bondela pala sotole. Sidiketa made a Gambia fail lale. Sidiketa manke minister te mealon ka belorim bankoi. Nedi amta mole America is personal or whatever. But this is not about having personal issues with Sidiketa. Sidiketa, with his level, Anyanta understand this is a contentious issue. Me alonko abe bruha hasambalana. $100 million nango kolicha handi. Na asseto me alonko, one of the most valuable national assets, Senegambia Bridge. Gambianka nimbe bridge ol me kibelo na Senegambia Bridge. Me alonko Chinese all on through a grant. So New Oketa, Sidiketa has no right in government of the Gambia. But this is why mediam la banku dingolie. Nimbe deputy wolu me karto file alenga deputy. Yajem tolula jikida mo dunaldi wala National Assembly. National Assembly yun fofu la yakar. But Gambian wolu fana nimbe karto file this idea of yefi yama ne ndenga kare le long deputy o man nyan na kela yefi yama nehti. Deputy o nyanda file mole me alon ko na nata bankola dokola abekela because ni deputy bungu fanan probably niata nun coming opposition ole siata ji tumando Adam Barrow impeach nole because Adam impeachable offenses jamaleke but saying UDP na deputy jele soto ji for 15 long for 16 long but we don't have numbers to impeach Barrow, right? APRC will be lori family, all right, more sometime more boko agenda lo with direction of damning. NPP will more blind supporters of Barrow. But no matter what, Senegambia Bridge Doko is a grant from ADB. Oh yeah, you are right. African Development Bank loan. Ndebi hakulobe China silolela. Sorry. Chamdemba, you are right. ADB loan. You are right. African Development Bank. It's not Chinese old. Chinese old you are silo yolo. Thank you for the correction, rectification. I really appreciate that. So main important is wala nyintiko. Banku dingolu wutale kumbota. We want to condemn this and we should condemn it. We should be very sincere about it. But this government, that's what they would do. Nalonko, Samalen in diplomats will be expelled from the US in the Gambia. Because the US man sekunda by because Samal on deadline in the US. So maybe they may have left the US already, or they will be leaving tomorrow morning. But by tomorrow, they should not be in the US. Because in a diplomatic status union, war at a continental US government here tandilal. Ngana momo ila njay mane. But njay mane. If you go for visa frequency, you go for visa fraud. Njay mane ngala audio mai. Ako jimbo visa frequency leti. Anu njay mane fanan kolego. Ako United States is a developing country. Njay mane. Maringi Marco, if you go for developing country, it's a developed country. US is a developed country. DEVELOPED, developed, developing country. Well, maybe India or South Africa or Sifalo, all developing. In Gambia, and the least developed country, the LDC, in third world country, and Njaimane, if you have visa frequency, you have visa fraud. So, Nivela audio, but I meant for Tonyalom, these people should be charged. And Ngabe Mansakunda promised to take action, and I believe they would. You know why? Because they want to please United States government. So they will go ahead, maybe investigate, yes, Kitindi or probably whatever, because they don't want to. This is between them and Gambia. Kalabante Gambian like Meba or any Menke Tunkola. Likely nothing will come out of it. Tunko can go until, but they will not. But this is U.S. government. They want to place the U.S. embassy. They want to place the State Department, Gambia government now. So they're in trouble. These officials are in big trouble. Right now, embassy but then it would have been good. And I don't know whether Ebrima Dibba for he fell asleep, because I wouldn't blame him. Because in Seattle, it's early morning there right now. Seattle time difference of maybe some andalo. But we can reschedule the interview because Nadia he will come, and today he confirmed. So Malam Neketa, but he's not here. So Gena Kumaya Senegal is in a developing country. I think Senegal more developing country. I think Lamin Kamara. Senegal. Nyimbanku olmele la GDP fisat and demanding. I think they are. I don't think Senegal. I can double check the list on this. So Abarakabake Keba Sabali is calling. Don't know. Keba Sabali is calling. Yes, Keba.
Yes, contact na jina kwa Ebrima Dibba batu kam program wala. Untuk baga ko ba untuk lajan tumanto suwa ka kubake batum fananganda ke program to ka nafarke. Lantol man katol to ko bawo ni minister ngamira be all advantage use come against na deputy bawo lu fahamurlal man se kon image be times you'll make use kanila in terminology we can men for comment ni ko man ne ka kawoto inte de man kare don ton ka em fu ntol man ka don to lantol tata jelen ko em fu bari ane kadi ila kumo kana ni den kai nem da jola le jannin sinindi ita moye kai ndonto mbe odonyin tendle mala jannin sinindi ware kai ko mfu mbine asendile mala jannin sinindi malo na tala minin na mune mu different ye to nem fay patata ware mune mu different because ibina nyin jola le ena tan nyim panalla kan ko itaye ko itele marla nyim ko le ben fula nyin garantie ga bari itele marla nyin dulala mbina men soglaje ni be o interest talala bari mbela ko do tendle ma janni nyin time waran hani men na ninga soganya ma fam tumando hani janni o besila mbaba na jola le bari butum janni nyi wat kare ngo ke be bari na tara ko ngaba no jola pan janni wote ma betea ika mune foko manko do donto bawo ye menta be sen dale tante ando iya dia la dalilo men kama o fane wo interest no le je ko don toro ta ka plenya men comme don toro to membe don to ka interest le keje indo fana ina ka chata interest le bari ibina ni the same terminology le use le in terms of use it amur dikte bumoto yeni explain na modi won tita faham nola ya for okay we can understand alman ke lonti alman lonta ha de ko dole fu ade ko dole fengata ha ade bari nte buka faham le stew ni ka gambian ko ke mutanyame kadu ni wonte handling atana ko man don to ke na ko dole fu tai muna na briba fula man ta ko tan min be den tala foten minister ko bukaje biye ke minister so me yete bondije sai muna ne ta sarala bumba la me alon ko mo na ka do ta raje ka se be an ko brimbe din tala de akata ni nyala de ni ma se de ka to afuta ta wala mu man sakundala bunda doti me alon ko wol ko ka padin ko ka minister falin yak because amanje ko siri keta is the permanent minister me alon ka beta rajin blale permanently at bolaji dan ne sanji mo anne minister do lebina so ko to ni be banko la to bundila dulako ite kante una na minister do nyim ko do kala to gambia be la to kala pa tele tam fa tele tam una na tita mo be la bonto dictel minni mo be represent gambia ko be represent una na ko waya kan nyamen ko kala mutandro nyanta kala le wala approval nyanta taraji ikamune ko ringo de katam no use kamor mo to la ko komen no power to minna ne be por la kungel nebula kullo to do ko na banko ni be men kala banko la poto kala ke kullo ko no men diate to le yoke to nyamu kidin dorneti ni kana mol muta toleti e kana mi ko bi sembo be to le bulu on to le sembo dila in fact sembe te bulu nan tarun to nan right understand ngalo ko mun right sembe te ni bulu me alon ko kabrim president baro fo kana ni la me alon ko ku ke no idea nga fo ko comment dan ko to president bu de president man ke alat du president ta man ke gab bankoti ade do ko la banko e ko positional be be nyame ko no so ni doctor ni police be nyame president ya fana bu positional ki mo de la positional men ya lon ko wole ni wodi wo nya ton kona wodo amanya na tele la wol kango kan ni ngatara ko kamben ka obijen ka fo me loi ko men sa e ka te ko bitindi e ka fo be loi interpret la wole bawo ñu kanyin terms no me use kana mo de confusing di drong ko ka je ko barin tol manyin kede manta lonta this is not in the name of law bari man sakundale ba jola in any case bari ko men ngam fongole kanta ko dola ko en nem fu ko men mane ka to ko en na lim fu ni na bari ma fo ya din donto so loi ma fo ko nimba fo le fu nyanta na la dia because ma fo en donto but in any case abita kam man ite la kodin ta photo ni la kodo moto tiba photo la bridge moto bang photo li minister mu awale be minister bu men siata banku dingol amoti yaje yaro na be banko ka ketenne akale yale kasia afurin fokasia akuma soto bal fokasia abe afanke dualo nati abe afanke ka tele 40 doli beki ngo nyi muslim pour logique le hanim bame kan dim membe sirin pakaw ko majana pakaw njondo membe sirin jara sukuta lembang membe sirin badibu kerewan lembang they can understand these terms nitata kariale nkayem fu ko nyi wato kon nitata kariale nkayem donto mbenalo na minimum menti dole ba koma anin me yalon kala drita men na ko ajonya waran anyanta mun nyanta lan kaw men nyanta lala e kanan tol fajam kuma furin fola me yalon ko we cannot understand comment nda ko to puka na dipje ta confused because ni kata o dipje bon ye language ngen use la press release ni be foka model le ba understand na pour que fon explain kanyu challenge ka fo ko bani quand même for ya understand ba you in terms of all those terms or economical terms the begin ko mo ne be membe ni challenge nola ke push ka fo ka pour ka justify ko alimen ka rontan apesial ba fo le ndro okay so e be ni de use la pour ka ni si ba ka ndu ni kana tanyinto it means ko bilanyu sai ila new method be kala ngine alina ka nyinta na project ko nga meme promise nta kenola to alina ka ngata nyin kuti fate e ben national resources new be kala ngulu nyine tin Gambia ka fion fen so me alon ko ka kuto no sambi ba mala han social security panan inya pitaka ya kenya do nyam government na siame parliament be binaw fana ngo ñu be banku pinya dam malla ñu be tinya wala andu be wala sew mbeda na janga mol fu bawo Ibrahima be wala batuka bar ñu ne mun
Ibrahima man na follow Keba baraka bake. Thank you so much for your opinion di yalon dega yemen for Tonyalom, and I agree with you because ni CD catered at deputy bungra being economic jargon solo use la ni terminology solo ni word balu, and unfortunately and this comes back to us ndol carify dal wala na nimbe carify la deputy wala alinga molta. You see the quality of our MPs, they wouldn't understand this, and it a more challenge than no naka men for him understand. Need somebody like Momodu Sabali Benung National Assembly. I mean, you challenge that really for real because Sabali economist currently, he's an economist, he knows these terminologies. But some of these MPs, they will just be there. With this technical Mambure Mambure comes and use these technical terminologies, and they don't understand what Mambure is saying. This is why, yeah, they cannot do this job. Yeah. But Ibrahim, Keba, Yalanyemu Kiloleti, like you said, $100 million. Bankola national asset na bridge made them fengo. It be fengo fenkela auto. Common sense dictates that your deputy will bond kalama.
Exactly.
It's just common sense, whether it's a loan or it's a technical term loan or whatever. And while the constitution of Ireland should be very explicit on this. Yalonte, ndengamera nyanda constitution of maybe instead of using the loan, any agreement of this magnitude, or maybe a time today, because these people are hiding behind this definition. Is this a loan or not? They will go and do the yeah.
Why should you hide it?
Bingo. Yeah.
You feel too big, I'm a national assembly. Plan all left and I'm consider more defend
Keba, the simple answer is Imam Banku Dingol Horoma. Because Jani Sidi Keta Betani announced in Togo. Nimbunyani Horomo Beji. Janade Beduna plane la kata Togo la National Assembly after a press conference command like Banku Dingol Banal. But until it ain't more mintole, but after Togo, foreign journalists who I have only. Until being a news my wallet. So among Gambian respect, deputy will find me respect because they know one thing near you someone else. Yes, Sidi Keta Commandela. But see, Keba, do you think something would come out of it?
Nothing will come out of it. Because it's illegal.
Yeah.
I can't section go code motor technology. Remember telling the hey, section of the code war, it doesn't go with this. We will get this back. You contract or they withdraw and do not foku.
Yalan Keban Tolu, Mono problem.
Against him. What are we talking?
But Keba, in the final analysis. In the final analysis, Keba, Walana the boarding. Okay, the box stops at us. Ndol banku dingol. Ya ni man sekunda be limbali akela deputy wol man kututo eji. Banku dingol ye wuli. You complain. Banku dingol ye protest commandi because every time ni man sekunda ka nyin kedorom they get away with it. Deputy wol alinga ntega ndabo ni nyin deputy wol ka ko keba metelo. Nde nyin deputy wol ga inte buke nke reference drom bante man ci ko solo nyin naso assembly. Ndega vera fifth legislature le fond be fisala nyunut. Ndeka nyulu la ko je nyame. Fifth legislature le fond fisa. Ah.
I'm sure calling in Tata Jundla. Now UDP against this. You don't be APRC deputy lemba for NPP lemba and will be a partisan kinnet.
Yeah.
You not in the report. But blaming the whole Buluko being in Senegambia bridge. Yeah, may be wanting social security in your Sifan. Yeah, may want kabe nyimma sakunda bulu blato bang me alonko min mutela men source of income to masakunda sir rely no damenka ibe obe kala kabe fintin di dore ibe na banko so be kala ba do mando ma wafla dron ko ite ye kumala fo modi yete men kenol ye isilo le paki odite bulu ye mo promise ko be la odite bulu iko be dia ko ya ko do bondila put your court according to your size nete wala kala ban dine janibite iko ferse pionna ike fanke moli femti manke menti nyimma sakunda be utinya sifa la banko kan andu lafta wala kala jan dia ko ya pion kam te to la bida majude yenyi na soma na ko soma do le kana en banko keta nimu man kunin e man karang andu man la banko do kula ina ta fan kunna fa nyin ko do fana na dunta sambi ba be talala motalo na ko do dunta duma gamen adunta ye fon nyunu man fo ko do so jam men ya lon ko free ko do le bankol yen so kodol men na wala siate kay kodol men fan fotek abe dun tamen tole ila mo esabo kasi ima o moya kaka gambian ko le doya ko aka findinan nde malo muna na etama ko use ta je ko gambian ko lu men no finsta yela dos binol samba kete landi sila ba danda wala what is a kind of demonstration kay kan di ba sakundala ko mbatata nyamol nim fangol bulule na suwol kono tay man la bla so tay fele jam bawo nal be mbeden tay silol e fele la ri sila dala ja aman nyim mira saka fone ko america sila bale membe je ni highway sifalu ntol be wala bil kan gambe jali be de nyaka muna na esa hakilo mutata
ya munu ba keba munu bala yofo
mune mo kala muta
ni mo kala muta de wasa on dannale
si 2 days ago I think it na ako Gambian ko man la fi development na wol man beta foni nga kawo bella de angale kawo sura kawo fula kawo manika kawo ako ni tata pa modu la fen ko te ba taraje membe keri dun ko ya play afo ni afo fonde ko tunga afo fenke 1 pa ya play maybe be 1 bulle ya play ni program ko ako Gambian ko man la fi banko beta Gambian ko mo jawol neti ala afo nyame ako mol ko kurban ko ededa itol bet nyaro lan son andu natalol fon be tele men yalon ko mol yela don ko sabana mol yela nyen nya mbalitol sabana yelandi imaje all yundum la o jonsoro to ma fongola je mol yen mbalito ko imam faydula soka imam bla tala mo demonstration wala na manye hakilma ko he
but yalong keba esa bogarsi nte buko lamoy because esa bogarsi nte disappoint Gambian ka jamala but esa bogarsi wuro member but yalong you know niwe palaso de kanyinale but I agree with you that was very irresponsible on the part of esa bogarsi and we would with ninga audio lamoy I'm going to put condemn him for that amanyana Gambian disrespect la because atebe palaso leto you know
any reasonable human being will understand that ibataka nyamol bulula suwala ko sa inata sambana public place me alon ko mobe saje ye nyamol tege jurumaje ko man nyamol ni man kunnon na bol kono man fay blaso tele man ke blaso man sakunda nyanta men kala wala kataria te da ke je kakeko woto yaje government simu mune keno because to nyala bi kombo kono nyama fay bla man soto andu nani area council ma wo resource soto pour que ni nyamol be kadi korano mol bulu style simune keno to join with them kaje ko ngamol bondi nyinde to kono na esa mo je polo ko esa kaka gambe
he's just selfish esa is just selfish keba he's just selfish grossly selfish yeah okay Baraka Bake Keba Sabali, thank you for talking to the show. So, Mbadi Wolon Keba Sabali, Namaran interview with Ebrima Dibba rescheduler because we are coming to 2-hour mark. And Ebrima Dibba, maybe a last minute engagement on the but many messages sort of from him. I'm sure later on, if he gets back to me, then we will have to reschedule. I apologize to the audience. It's not my fault, but anyway, Simon Amnekala. Alim Button Mena lines in a matter of 10 minutes or so. We can do the remaining conversation. Procal lines or yele. Love the Diamla Gambian only. Saying anything bridge nga kumufole. Gambia na banko ntoleba bondela. Ale lamoy. Gambia marabaliani jenko. Aboka bono just sitting and complaining there. Député wolu tafas bondela nying bridge quote ebe sidike da commandela le sidike da terminology bal use andun comme keba sabal ya funyame NPP député wol momo be committee to wol bebe lala sidi keta daga so alen kana jiki député wol but Gambian wol is high time ni man sakunda be nonsense la nga funti nga peaceful demonstration okay bari ntol ka tuddi amola rek WhatsApp ol kono nga tuddi amola ngaaje jane Sénégal i funti tale ye action ke Gambia momal la fi problème la bari hani tubabu du jang France ama me back strike demonstration or lekala because tilimbali ale kataji police ole marabali la lek ye mole fa tili jolu France ole volontaire ka America keta janne biring police ye mo fajang American or volunteer ta bigo volunteer o keta America famata kala jele ma fa buka kaje police ole yalan ko boto kuliyata bari tolu nani ni nonsense ni masa ko dabe menke mafo moye riots ke mafo moye mola fentinya mafo moye ta vandalism ke tolu we are very responsible we are not going to call on kafo gaminal funti allié act of vandalism ke because that's illegal, that's unlawful, but putting a funti peacefully Gambian ye fokol organize ye placard solke ya foko no to this Senegambia deal man songola alieta National Assembly fongale protest day. Why can't that happen? Because Gambia la constitution ko permit. Nyina nambe kamfare deputy will come and wala nante nyin deputy will because deputy will opportunity sort from 2017 can you nonsensical public order akare pin. Wala nante deputy will ko nin dunta je. You know, nka ayre bakele. Because deputy will len tol dundi nyin precarious situation ko Gambia deputy afele be ebeta kan 2.5 million kai baborona. Wala nante I will never support anything that they do. Because ndiamuta janne kabiring even before nyim problem moy kan nim barotema ala nga to nyaf ngari me wajane wali junior ay initiative ta janne ani honorable sana jawara na ta janne ay inte promise ka be public order ak sambala national assembly private bill fo fifth legislature la tambanda manta atata membe kering ay the same pronouncement keje ko aba sambala private bill imam private bill o sponsor say nga may ko honorable Madi Cisse is working on it hani saying no measure in public order act nyanta bola na loi bukolto so that Gambians can come out anytime they want to protest. They go out peacefully and protest. Because this man sakuna Adama Barrow is dishonest. Because Adama in Tolebele Nunjangs we fought solo Sunday reforms, electoral reforms. But a public order act used on solo Sunday. Public order act you use your lawyer Dabo will sorrow. To that public order act today be in our law books. Wala datul Gambia deputy wolo. Be it fifth legislature, sixth legislature, ale Gambia field. Ano ningo deputy wolo mbal bel. But men gena kamfa warata jang. Naturally effort leke fong. Then NPP call they threw this bill out. Wala intolba bloko silaliye. But alka searing, alka foko ha intolman number soto, ninga nyi soto, albe searing. Today, Gambians could have come out and protest against this Sidi Keita and even demand for Sidi Keita to be fired. Gambia no nyanda funtile ya for Sidi Keita ya bay ay dagase. Sidi Keita man Gambia no nafa fenna pour que Gambia lo torandi. Sidi Keita ka beben tama bambalola kataka agreement on sign loans open loans mambure njay and this is why alinga fair. Momeye bambure njay criticize jam. Wo mobuka Sidi Keita criticize de. So mambure njay dum fo banyu dum ko lo walati naba. Alinga tonya fo nak. More than never Sidi Keita criticize ka. Why? But Sidi Keita mambure be manya mena Sidi be olla. Mambure ni julu jama mambure kamane supplementary appropriation bill. Na du taita kodulta. Julolu be tala, silol be tala, Banjul development project mambure nja wolom aning baylamin job wolle wo be tafaw kata hadim gay kata kamulla kodu staggering amount. Today Sidi Keita mambure la samatwa singo du wol to fati tamita mambure la. Gamiro nyanda funtile la yafo mambu Sidi Njaye, Sidi Touré, Sidi Keita dagase. Be pare nga balanyina, but akana ke wuri kenzangoti. But you know what? People are afraid of tear gas. Ala nga tonya fo. Kabere 3 years jot na keta jaye tear gas use. Greater good of Gambians. Hey, ni me funte be tear gas of Ilankan. And you know what? Sometimes ndol fongola attitude le fonka katinda because ika alfalje Gambia le. Let's you see ala nga tonya fo. Ni dingola fi da don ko dukare kanata kana fenge. And you know what? Senegal, we have seen Senegal is all for balle mol for na wulu for falle mol wulu because wulu nya kilingolo. Many along go funded Senegal, wolf on a parents also. But Gambian told Tolani Mania is making our country, government seater, ika sinkunte molakam. Because you know why? Nimang dingo funded. Ika ifon you even mintole Canada in Kafotore. You know what? And we know what Ngoni Senegal will be than the Lala ala Kilimola, Beka ala Kilimola Batu. Mafo Moy Lua Tinya. The same said, I'm not going to advocate for anything unlawful. I'm not going to, in as much as I disagree with this government, I'm not going to agitate for violence. I'm not going to agitate for unlawful. But funding because civil society is all saying you malaka diamu. Wolom fengeti Mari Jobati. Mari Jobati from
Esala video nyum apparera.
Yeah, ni left esala answer play because
yeah, well, jani wetamina je atondi ila mo mamure. Atonyara city needs a lot of condemnation. City memenke kanteng is like is unbelievable. But ngamira ni mamure la distinction of movement wala nyi dronko. Jamela cabinet boys all. So at the time Alteta is multifaceted. At the same time abe tinyaro la pare Jamela
Jamela enabled.
Exactly. So wala atina darja de maje tangara fana man darja no. Tangara be yum la rol dron andu mamure nyol buka baro ibuka mako political. It'll get a drone be be fanke ko mu diploma le karana balel di it'll data political ko to data diam kudo tiaro be keri la department ite fembola so mamura be pare mamura you remember his arrogance at the National Assembly.
Yeah,
he was arrogant to the National Assembly members, so obe atinale na all comfort back at la
be can't resign. You remember?
Exactly.
Whatever KKB like I could use to resign, I will not resign. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
so what we are like dundunum bagal so
yaro wanifa hani CD ke da dika ko resign abi recent me for ba will not resign because Bakari Baji bring guy resign fa mo le fa ko he will not resign
ibuka so wala so many video men play just to add context.
Okay, abaraka Fanjai dinala call out after this audio.
Yes, go ahead. Just to add context nyinketa demena yankuba tata fitarola le nenga nying fonu na kacha programme odole yankuba la ta fitarola wo lungo leng fa samwa I think nyinnata nyi video bon ikamre to nyama nyin noje no so ngalon ko platform dolia seanu they did not understand the context because near timeline yo wala na timeline is very important near timeline jibe bajela ko yankuba dar la fitaroge ubade jedon isa bokar sitara nyi video ya understand so literally instead of yankuba compliment ibe gamenol jaleka so let me just play it.
Mbadi mandiko lana kamoila mbadi male mal sinyo altanyo isa bokar si al nyomba godimo natal fe jang adum manta kumo jam fandila mba datila ala talla toba la memo bismillahir rahmanir rahimiti nasaliki ilaka mone nati jambi amanka sewo kutide katunde fo nene man yilla ko gambianol dolbi janne ila daji ko futata nyin tembe to me alo ko tiñarole silo membe dada kam batil hadin highway mbe men dada kam mampare dol fanan na hammo mo moneti e ka fo me bypass membe ol yundo yedde jeke fengol men alo ko imalla fila ke fay dam say ye jeke dulati me aloko imalla fi men na soko na ikana fay jele ye silo me aloko ima inaugure folo ima bunya to yele folo de sila le me aloko ji sila sifa le be badala bankol to de adun to lafta pour ka wol siandi jang sani wol wo silo moldol bi je itol man fenne je silo to wala mu je duma ke lambalito fay je badi mandinkolu badi gabia dingolu ada kam moylal mandika kam moylal adi mandika dingol be gambia banku dingol pour ka wo banku sifa yiri wandi ka saba ita nyota be kole ala bag sila kuto pal me alonko ima bunyato yele folo moldol man fenna je wo salo duma menyanta nyinyala palansoro le taraje mole sije waranto motol be tambila nyinya itol ko ila mbaliti faydula yake wolto ntol ngajebi sanyi ntol nko mojato lebe nabari to jama benkono wara dol dan mo dan do benkono gambia jang mojato lebe la bari da fengon le muiti ñing manyinya desan amanyinya. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Okay, ala baraka baake. Thank you so much, Marin Gambian Olowolam Keta Esa Bokar City. Esa Bokar City Niaji be abe kumo vola me alango is a legit concern pour que Mbalido fay silo kam. Bari Esa Bokar City nyanda jibe la Niaji wala na government la role is very important and because Kadula Fai be lita wanifa namera I think he's got a point in a way in terms of welcome Balito Fai Siloka. But I think this citizenry also coming this could be a protest and also in a way maybe they don't have alternatives where they would just put this in Balito Fai Malon contextually not a but it is very ugly looking at the images of even Balitol Fai can see local. I take on you musila kutoleti. So whenever I take all your the day after Yangtze General Clinic. Contextually, do you understand where this all started from? Maybe whenever is away from his device. But maybe I will leave this to the callers. I have to look at this. It's because contextually, you know, what do you make of this? Because I come to be diam kam balito la kuala like silol be nori nyaming abe jele foka. But as obviously there are a lot of things milk at a Gambia be dating. As abokasi buka diamu. As abokasi.
Yeah, and my problem is my problem with this is like lumena fengo ketalem nyindi. Lumena yankubala fitaro be caring. So that is that more understand no. And it will a main project come example last time it came from India. Ila project on silo news ibadoku concern. So mulmanya sila koto.
Yeah.
They were not taking care of that. Mulbe sika nu silo nyeka siya koto. It all they were not doing anything about that when it comes to safety. So also mo kilo manga siya koto. Kana foi je ki balik blood. Imam fem for fanal. So yankuba na a starter ka fitaro because yankuba fitaro do ke la silo koto. So that was the time that I knew kumakang for. Yeah, understand. So that was my problem with the whole statement. But kafo mole ko alfinda le fitaroge alkana nyamol fay dulado randomly. There is nothing wrong with that, and I absolutely agree with Esa as far as that is concerned. But the timing of it, the timeline, that's what wala atina molbe nyini karo kekang muna atina tol be nyim fokang China for biratol man diamu almon diamu nyimbalit wala fereng for bring Esa findida Esa nata atoni stafurla yankuba nata be fitarola. So this is the problem.
Yeah, whenever you are right, and in fact, as contractors, and in it all nyanda esa wol nyanda melekala, to put come ye try and ye secure that area, certain perimeter within the range. People should not even have access to that construction site. The road is not inaugurated on everything, but they let that go on. Molbe cool kalaje, molbe wafiro kalaje. All of a sudden now, he's coming up with this thing. Like I agree with you, and definitely I think I agree with him on that part. That is true. We don't have to be disingenuous about that. I think that's it. But Esa has quite a number of issues. Is it because this affects him? This is OIC project, but there are a lot of wrong things happening in the Gambia, and Esa Bokasi is quite about that. Corruption scandal or maybe Bangkok. Esa Bokasi. I don't take Esa criticism seriously because he's like he has disappointed a lot of Gambians, and I'm one of those people. Esa was very vocal during the struggle on the radio, online radio, a lot of but this government is doing a lot of wrong things, and Esa Bokasi is quiet. All of a sudden, now he's trying to give himself portray in a good light condemning, the mess that the citizens are causing, silolu taka, silolu nondi and something like that. Yes, in that term, we all on the same page on that. I think definitely I would join him in terms of saying that. But it is honors, like you said, is under people they're responsible for those construction sites to put safety first. Not about
settling it will not go down well with the officials because as one of the elected officials, Amanjarenga Mari in a position of directly regarding this video, asking for some specifics. So now they will not be happy with something like this because it all they were literally it all bit shadow understand? Or at least shadow no nyaka. So it am for being council moment. They started doing that. Not Yankuba. Yankuba Mankol, absolutely. That person is not even in West Coast area. So, if you are the one responsible for that area, obviously, at the diala, ESA can you for that because I think ESA should have been, Akatami would do that every day. What any market program? Okay, that is what he was saying. ESA Akatami Nyande, Akatado Kuala. But I'm fenkeje. So Babira Yankubaja Fitarola. So I think what they need to do is, it will follow the could line and come last time coming for perimeter fence or at least a line ya secure for safety purpose. Bajala Mulka Katabaka Jela, Tinaro can Silo Nika Fempem Fakunda, Bambanda Mambamba. But at least Abadogu can for that Wodama Kamare, civilian population on Jampandi Jela. I think they need to take that precautionary measure.
Okay, Abarga Wandifa. Now I have to be fair to the callers because I think we are going to reschedule this interview with. I do apologize. Ebrima Dibba did not show up. Maybe he has a good reason. So, audience, all men are probably disappointed. Looking forward to hearing from Ebrima Dibba. I'm sure he must have a good reason because Yalan Kunen Fanan Katala Musola graduation. Probably the celebration continued. He could be tired, and I think that's understandable. But Amanna, because normally when Ebrima tells me that I've been abantabakanale, but let's just understand the situation. So now I'm in a matter of a minute, I will open the lines on Bantaba. Fatnjai, I will call you back. Samba Krujawan, I will call you back. Ensa APC, Sembe call her back. In that order, Mbalbe call her, I told me a call. Stay tuned on YouTube and Bantaba Current Affairs show. We will be back.
Itebeden kili jumale lala ni useni fata dami nte juguna nyanta fala jele Mandela do kuoke Gambia bebe jelela Gambia bebe se ore lume na Mandela minada wolunta be pipeline.
Okay, Barry will call us all a segment time. Will see the side. And sorry, Samba Krujawan, little on first quality. Then after Peter Fatnjaya, then SIBC. Samba, go ahead. Samba, maybe in no catch out of a platform. So you just have to try because I had the same problem. Ben had the same problem. Just go ahead. I can't follow the account doesn't match with the name, but just try and do it. It will work. Yeah. Ben had the same problem, something like the same, but just do it. Just do it. I will work on it. And that I confirm like I asked. Okay.
No, it's a worker diam flalik. Alain do. After that, another diam do. I often keep money account English and in Suakan Flakam. Then you barwo. Then I got a tapale alabe do kunying abe palas nying la because I just baro be mol bondi kande abe palas nying la alo dia mol katala dia barole man sakunda te keri men gaf ko natal be bankole tiala so bar mo men be bala wolle ke tinya man sa mo men be bala wolle ke tinya alo imalo sallallahu way
no mo la man te yalonte I don't listen to Esa Bokarsi nte buka Esa Bokarsi la yala Esa Bokarsi nte bukata seriously Samba because Esa Bokarsi ku jamale ronta Gambia mandi am
abe palas nying la kate ka barole ya mari ma jama ma ko jam fata def sura kala fu man ya kala fa angle la fu la kala so to mo be la moyle so abe palas nga jël ko abe palas nying
okay
yo se mo gamero le problème jamula ka siya bar action bukata bitiptel wala yam felle yam ko ni banko dolem mo fo mo na kala mata dolem ban fo mo le mirial banko ni ci fas ke kala ka te to ta o dundi nyim batre kala ta ya ko te wonya bank tin be sin tek mo le te dundi
ya
adu del na ko do jola wo salo ni ni adi ni la mo na kambele je dia ko e ba jola le man fenno akita ba har passé ko mangul ka dem sis par bi dia ko ya ni betamino silo la faya jo e man fenno
yeah
no gambia ko bala fa wata Senegal fele yele wata do bay yele wata ibu ka Senegal ding ni sila so ko ka fa yo danga tapet
ba sama kro jawne Senegal e wata jo bay melbe suwo ko na ni melbe e bele ka futa nyoma Senegal dingol me bantala ya ani ba senke wali nyandi la mo ka play football musician oji wale seka ha ala ka play kai no sense ate keno la ba ko catastrophe ko no na ko be mo la ko do mutala ko amunde de man ka banku din ika ate kala adu wala right ite be fam konda ite ko na banku din le konda de bolo be fa kan so ko no be keno la nyadi ni man sa konda de ni nge bula menta hani baro fo la ni tatam ni ma wuli baro be tala lo 2026 no demonstration okay inshallah we will go ahead with it no matter the outcome hanata 20 people have etalaji ndolbe announcement okay so the honors is folks in the UK because Saim Baji began platform auto right 560 people have been in platform of Gibekang on YouTube and Facebook so nindla moyo shita everybody will come and listen mobe diamala mobe comments all kala mobe videos kala but nana to action ola ndolla problem ko tawol so ni be tubabu du jang ika keri kada protest what about should we blame the folks in the Gambia because mon problem of the jang tiaga stefai kan jang the only thing ye day of blela do bla yeta fenge but wo fonke ka problem yeah
fanti aga so akamole fama Senegal dini meje ye nu cité be bero file ka police on file foi ka buri
yeah
ari man ite ko fen ka so free
Kenya kurun ko jana Kenya nol boda protest la Kenya man sakunda Kenya dingol boda protest la Bangkok ka protest jana Zambia no protest ja Liberia no protest ja yeah bari Gambia no ndolo ga ni man sakunda e fengo fenke ngatara siri WhatsApp ko ngata dia mola nimboda WhatsApp la ndol membe tubabu du jang ndol man ta Gambia ante I'm not calling on anybody but nga fale ne ko ñing watajo ñing problème o pour ka end député wolo alangan jiko bondi wol ka wolta no la ñi député
wolte ko min min kam min folo mo na data no ay anglais kambal buzaje ko karaba la faniya ko mo dundi ñoko no je jomba jabila kiling
yeah
min ba jabila ñi dole la ñoka wol ko yesa ay bora ay men folo mo to ñata ali nga diala ay ta
maybe Swaibu Touré le fo ba challenge na demanding Swaibu Touré maybe ba challenge chairmanoti ate experience or meta député bongoto so maybe wo ba challenge la ngalo wo bala every level basically ka put to test you know wo ba challenge the back le ngo jiko so but ñim tomal be mbi you know I don't think they will yeah jam fadale wallahi o mo ko yeah 1/4 of a century abaraka baake thank you all right okay mbari walbe la makam banta bala saying ata Fat Njai kan then answer APCC ngaje ko bamba membe Germany so momo call ke mbatra ke la call return but in the order that it came Allah orders or call or not ajami Fat Njai bismillah na def yang okay
yeah mangi fine so leka
mangi ni rek Ebrima Dibba mo wara na ñew way mo ma send message ne legi la gis message bi mo ne dina wata I think yeah send me message Ebrima Dibba man ko expect wa xamna it na defa oversleep why otherwise yang okay
yeah mangi fine mangi di video it's advocacy we never want na ko anyway why hanga it's hard for no pay anga Gambia lui problem be ni dishonest fa bari lolu moy problem be comme ni mala ko le waxe ku ci bam to rek ko ku to konam lolu mo hew Gambia yefi CD how much CD kecha lo to how manaka gis na ne ni fia won ak suma mboka be mambure nyai
wa lo la do wa fi de
because we don't want to mambure the family word nga xamne dem na si dem si parliament bi sa tuté das mu daanu rab bu ko keke bi waxe da nga wara resign
waaw dafa meron way wandi fa tamit lu wax mu ne diko xëñna mambure liggéeyal la Yaya Jammeh as an enabler xëñna loolu tax criticism bari si kawam waaye man tamit I feel ne waaw loolu dam contribute na waaye xam nga ne suma mbokki jaaranka yi ñoom duñ dee bëgg a créer ñu bari wax ma xam naa ne wandi fa moom bokku si loolu biko wandi fa jaaranka la maa wandi fa gisuloo Pa Modou Boja mu ñoo tooñ Pa Modou Boja mu ne jaaranka yi nekkuñ di criticize Sidi Keita mu ne jaaranka yëpp ñu ngi noppi kenn nekkul di si criticize Sidi Keita mu ne ndax ñoom kombonke ñoom ñooy tooy ñoom dañ criticize seen old people so waaye fa njaay Sidi Keita daal disappointment la
waaye seewu man fi maa ñëwee dafa different seewu man depuis maa nekk xale dama daan dégg suma pa di wax ne yili tenda xawma bamba tenda xam nga loolu noonu bon Gambia la bi Barrow jëlee bridge bi tuddee ko Sénégambia Gambia yëpp toog si lañ si amut wax seewu añ ñan waxante dëgga yili tenda bamba tenda loolu man yàgg naa di ko dégg si suma papa understand so loolu that shows ne loolu is full Gambian property waaye Gambian bi buñ ko tuddee Sénégambia kan moo jóg wax loolu moo warutoon na njëkk am to start with
waaw Fanja nit yi complain nañ loolu ba soona di yow foo nekkoon
loolu waaye ni ñoo waxee si yëfi xawma mortgage la xawma lebal la xawma lu si mun ni nekka niñ takkee nii rajo takkeewuñ noonu rajo
non yow xëy na time boobu noonu élection yi concerne gis nga bu Macky Sall ñëw sax ba open mais ñun waxoon nañ ne Adama dafa defoon yàkkamti open loolu in 2019 because time boobu Macky was just going to election you remember Senegal was going to election so Macky dafa yàkkamti woon pour ñu ubbi loolu so that mu am political leverage out of that so we did condemn that people say that in fact ba léegi ñeneen ñi wax ne duñ ko oo Senegambia Bridge they just call it Transgambia so yeah that was seriously condemned I can remember we did program
loolu moo waruta am because Yaya Jammeh du nangu loolu ñu tuddee ko Senegambia waxuma la Jawara si boppam loolu Yaya du nangu ñu tuddee ko Senegambia waaye Adama Barrow amul benn respect pour Gambien si Adama Barrow amul benn respect pour Gambien ni ba pare sa broda mu ne maa kala dem mu ñëw di fenaat jógee maa ko
Fan Njaay xam nga am na ku ma wax ne mu ne ma bàyyi suma broda bi mu ne suma broda la léegi ala jila man dama tal xuloo gis nga xaaral ma daaneel Fan Njaay kooku mu ne ma Sehu kii talut xuloo kii léegi alaaji la xam nga alaaji du ñëw bëgg a xuloo ma ne ko waa alaaji du xuloo de waa alaaji dina fen
man bu ma ko gisee ma ne broda Sehu bi ñëwaat dina de jógee la maaka ñëw na mu ñëw di fenaat aboti Musa mi
keroog maa ngi dégg jukal du ko tooñ jukal ne Ebrima Dibba ak botam yooyu noonu mel ni xàlla waaye suma broda nag mu ngi fresh nag from maaka de man dafa foog na nit yi suñu jógee maaka coono bi ak yooyu noonu dañoo xala làppa tuuti waaye Ebrima mu ngi fresh di
Sewu bàyyi ma ba pare mu ñëw aboti Musa mi toog di fen ma ne mu yow nga jógee maaka barka dee ma nga ñëw toog di fen ragaluloo yàlla
waaye Fane Ndiaye yoo xam nga ne suma broda nag su supported government bi xanaa bëgguloo ceebam bi tooy ceeb bi foofu mu tooy de yow it ba suma broda bi
ba pare ak fen Sewu ak fen ba pare suñ jógee foofu noonu Sewu diplomate yi America tweet kat yi war nañoo jóg tweet de dooleel America ne leen ki door doomam bi loolu lu ndaw la ki leen yooni foofu noonu kooku dafa toog ne ñu moom moo sacrifice doomam pour mu nekk président ñu yoon ñu attaque ci vidéo bi
mbaa du ñu nekk Twitter
tweet kat yi ñaan naa leen suma maas gi jànguñ waaye ñaan naa leen tweet leen lii American fi ngeen dëgëral li xew America loolu mooy ki leen yooni foofu moom loolu la represent
waaye Fane Ndiaye diplomatic this waxi Njaay maane xam nga moom dafa ne visa frequency moom loolu la ko tuddee visa frequency bi de moom boroy Njaay maane's words dafa garaaw because maa ngi de gis na am na ñoo xam ne ñu ngi dugal and there are people that I have so much respect for Mangi just sent turi see this scandal and all these things. It's undone. Li mungi help tipi 2019. Li yagana de. Li yagana deal bange knock off. And this is all wrong. These people have to be careful. Li defa nyaw. And I think it's wrong for people in your family. We expect a lot more from, and they're allegedly involved in things like this. Because Adama mom, how many your Adama mungai? Why Adama, Fanja Adama do what law Adama man just Adama do they def anything law hamne def ma surprise. So man why Adama man dama fogg na ñun Gambian si
dañu wara tweet ñu def video bobu nonu Adama wax ne dafa sacrifice domam ñu gis ñu hanga ki so defé ñu la yeen ki do domam bi America fofu ki ko fa yoni koku mo na dafa sacrifice domam pour mu nekk président video baa ngi ni ñu attaque ko ci tweet bi
waaw ña attaque di tweet waaw loolu c'est a good idea de Fan Jaay pour boobu tamit dem viral waaye xam nga foofu daf doon wax si Fan Jaay loolu foofu dafa wax si fan la ko def angale la ko defoon ndax dafa defoon si soose mu na wax loolu
daf ko def si soose waaye loolu tamit xam nga technologie lu nekk lañ si mën a def loolu tam mën nañ ko interpréter gaa yi fi mu waxee foofu noonu xaw ma naka la di kaba tuddaati fàtte naa turi de kabi fi mu demoon si loolu la tweet kat yi war a def nañ tweet dëgëral Amérique ñii liñ nekkee foofu noonu ki leen fa joonee kooku moo gën a bon su ko defee ñu Amérique tamit di ko xoolee bët su ko defee yëf yi gën a gaaw seewu
Fan Jaay so yow da nga foog ne si sa xelaat ndax dara dina génn si affaire yi Sénégambia bridge bi la
dara du si génn di seewu
so yow yaakaaruloo sa député yi
dara du si génn because nga loo understand loolu nga deal with waaye ñi understand ñi suma maas lañ loolu mooy problème
gisuloo Sidi Keita mu ngi def yëfi kalabante mu ne asset recycling ak asset disposal mu ne ñu bari ñu ngi confuse lu ñu wax asset disposal asset recycling because Sidi Keita dafa understand Gambian so even just a press conference with journalists yi mënuñ ko pin down because journalists yi bu bari ñu fa nekka xëy na understanding concepts yi lu Sidi Keita di wax so
dëgg la de to be fair like education level am film aga nim de lake angale kontanu mo si dara angale neexuma xawma dali ma fi deke la xawma xew angale Sidi xawma keto la neexuma
non moom dafa laka angale fale nakata waaye moom moo gën a dégg angale kii di Adama Barrow yow tamit ba bu tooj mo boro non si Fan Jaay problème bi nga am man sax dama de am this problem so yaaga Angleterre fii wala in the west man su ma demee Gambia am na last time moo dem Gambia sax man ko doon wax suma jabar ma ne ko man xaw ma lan la su ma seetaan GRTS o Gambia anglais bi daf dee raw xam nga seen anglais bi du dee saf du dee am dem cafte even some of these public officials ñoo laaka anglais same problem laa dee am so you will just have to live up with that so yaaga fii yaa ngi seetaan CNN BBC ak yooyu nga miin di anglais here so demee Gambia is completely different to you do ko dey understand su ñoo laaka
def dee mel ni xam nga ñak buy laaka anglais man loolu la ma dee ndur léegi Gambia si su ñee laaka anglais
waaye Sidi Keita nag dégg na anglais bu ko toog dégg na yow acha go ahead then ma ñëw jël Ensa ABC
li ma wax ni fi Adama ba fi embassy bi seen problème bi tweet kat yi dañ war a tweetal American yi won leen ne lii moo xew suñ dëkka suñ kooku noonu si boppam yéen doon xaleel ngeen a wax kooku mu ne doomam la rey pour mu nekk président ñu attaque fa vidéo bi tweet kat yi jóg leen 2026 sori wudde Adama Barrow lu nekk lañ ko war a xeexee Adama Barrow
xëy na tweet kat yi dinañ la déglu Fan Jaay loolu dina battre up they put the two together waaye Fan Jaay wax bi yëpp mooy Gambia dinañu war a jóg protest Fan Jaay bridge bi waruñ ko complain ni rek mu lu tax ñun mënuñoo génna wone suñ naxar waxal suñ grievances ñu dem si National Assembly protest Gambia tout ñu nekk si boole bridge boobu noonu ne suñ bridge baa ngi nii ñu ngi ko tayle at the tune of $100 million Gambia dina lose $200 million if you look at the value The value right now, the market value of the bridge, Lumo gain 59 million they gain every month. In a matter of 25 years, mathematically, that should give us about $300 million. So, Nyungini, they call it Lola was my brother, Ebrima Silla, man don't exchange with the Manako Hamna, your monulo mats. Lola, Manako, your monulo mats. Why, yo, yen, Lungen Jai lease and you then answer losses. Why the close no audio, follow with ma? Because problem, Mimoy, Hamna, Mohamna, what na could digger. Because Ebrima Silla mom dafa dem kuli botami rek du sidi keta wax rek gom nako okay
no hana dafa dem tok fofu di fen boti musami sewu dekluma fi yow dem ko de yow malal Ebrima Silla joge ma ka ñoo amut week sa muy fen mu gene boti musami di fenat mané hola fen kan bi ñoo watina mu nge fen Ebrima Silla mom deram yahuna Gambia
way xam nga problème fa ñe mom la mom fu mu nekk ni am ñom yépp seen fit togut xam nga bi o cabinet resolve mu wara am so Ebrima Silla xamut na dina stay nda dina dem so ñom yépp
way sewu
yeah
sewu Gambia suma gisee kini tamit hawma koku noonu hawma queen la tuda hawma king la tuda
Lamin Queen Jammeh ñomin kabi ñu amin Queen Jammeh
sewu gis nga ñooñu wërale Yaya Jammeh pour Yaya Jammeh nekk king Gambia yo koku noonu su fekkee ne Yaya Jammeh nekk na king Gambia moom dina ever nekk ministre sewu gis nga Adama Barrow yëpp bum yëpp Gambian si dundanka wata Gambian si dañ war a nekk evil towards Adama Barrow comme li ma la wax ne dañ war a tweet American si hanga lim wax si yëfi doomami gis nga Adama Barrow sewu Adama Barrow daal nit ku bon la
dafa bon Adama dafa bon moom dafa bon
su ma gisee queen la tudda hawma king la tudda mu toog foofu noonu sewu yow man li ma dee naxari si yëfi Gambia dafa bari sewu harama bàyyi la keneen
Fan Njaay the same thing la mama dal waaye man dama foog ne problème bi jërëjëf lu tax fu ñëw lii lu ko jeex mooy we have to rise up peacefully as a country Sénégal ñu ngi nii Sénégal dañ arrêté Macky Sall Fan Njaay su Sénégal su jógutoon Macky Sall dina doon contest in 2024 dina dem waaye Gambia nag dañoo toog and problème bi mooy Fan Njaay dama ko wax fii ne suñ kilifa yi tamit because fii léegi xale bu ko def sara kilifa yi ñoom laa ko bul génna dimbale ma
sewo kaanu wax la leena na man loolu moom mun naa sewo tuuti yëfi loolu noonu sewo xam nga ne magi Gambia yi ñoo gën a bugg a Gambia dan ndaw yi léegi fu mu nekk ni man loolu laa foog because sewo suñ na music su xale génne dañ dee joomi si yàlla
you're right
dañ dee waaru si yàlla waaye dañ war a xam ne music yi lii du continuer de
so ST di organize comme ST wala naka la beneen jànga bi tudda ami naka la ñoo am something Gambia naka la tudda sax Our Gambia so Our Gambia di organize wala ST stadium bi dina fees del waaye suñu ne peaceful protest maybe you see less than 50 people there loolu is very sad it's very sad
Gambia yi ñoo gën a bugg a Gambia dan man xam nga du ñëpp de waaye ndaw yi Gambia yi nit ñi dañ war a jóg ci seen affaire fu mu nekk ni sew man du ma dee mun a understand te ñun suñ dëkk youthful population bi moo gën a bari like Macky waaye su problème amee Macky ñooy génna
waaye Fan Njaay wax bi ñaar la even ñu ñoo deport nii
ana ñooñu
non su ñoo nekk fii dinañ wax bu bari waaye su ñëwee Gambia selaw dëkk bi kenn du wax because su ñoo nekk fii dañoo wax xaaral su ma demee Gambia ñun dinañ def li waaye ku àgga Gambia rek that's it kenn du leen dégga so Fan Njaay well let's continue our talking waaye sa xarit bi mu ma text keroog mu ne ma ndax yow da ngaa ñëw si protest bi mu ne ma laaj la mu ne soo koolee fii mu ne ma laaj la ndax yow da ngaa ñëw si protest buñ bugg a def in London ma ne ko Fan Njaay de moom xamanda dina ñëw ndax du dem te mu ne Bamba tamit dafa war a ñëw Bamba mi nekk Germany ma ne ko déedéet Bamba kañ bàyyi ko su protest nekk Germany moom mu protest waaw moom mu nekk Germany su ñëw protest in Europe moom mu dem fa waaye Bamba nag you have to be fair to Bamba ma ne ko Bamba nga expect Bamba jënd ticket ñëw fii protest ma ne ko loolu is not fair to Bamba ma ne ko Fan Njaay mi nekk Angleterre nag nekk borom Birmingham moom la fa war a ñëw dina wax Bamba Maas mu dem lijjante la nag indil la protest Bamba Maas Fan Njaay Bamba Maas distract na sa call bi Bamba Maas call na Bamba
breaking news
mu nekk da
chief of Kian Central has been removed.
Yeah, chief of Kian Central, you over on Bondile.
Yeah.
Atondi. So science and you demand for my body, even on a Sunday. Friday they are body. You go more like a from you deep gold.
But among name solo ya samba zero flavor. No, I don't know. Find out
So Kolima from you deep gold.
I don't know.
Okay, Kian of the chief of Combos Kian Central. Ikatondi ko denke bamba, sorry.
Bakari Sanya.
Yo, Sefo Bakari Sanya, Bamba Mas, your phone ko, this is a developing story. Ko yo wole bondi, Arambaro Lamasuna ya bondi, ko Friday ya bondi, so Pral Salon, Bakari Sanya, ko ya bondi. So we will monitor the development. So Bamba is going to give us no update on that on his wall. Bamba Baraka Baga, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, Baraka, Wolon Kibaroti, Bamba Mas share with us, ko ye Kian Central, Sefo. Bakari Sanyang, Sefo Bakari Sanyang. Iko adama barola man sekunda ya bondile. So malong dalilo jumale atina dabar yalong nyemman sekunda jama 9 out of 10 near Sefo men bondi ki 2 mile ka fo mu UDP support la legit, but I'm sure we will gonna get details of that story. Demba Sanyang, it's Demba Sanyang. Ikato mo Demba Sanyang na source fela alat na mate for information sort. I am correct. Ako Demba Sanyang nom. Ikato mo Demba Sanyang ito, not Bakari Sanyang. Demba Sanyang, Kiang of Central, ya bondele on Friday. Kiev of Kiang, ya bondele. Yeah. So thank you so much. I have Enza ABC on the line.
Assalamu alaikum. Say who nge kontong ela audience all day kontong.
Abaraka. Abaraka bage.
Say who Gambia coming banku kano wale lagtaje. And hadamadin silo ikamen for silo amanke suloti de silo bu nyamole timia lonko nianing tio nyolu yadi wol fidula killing ateka wol suzule dorom kaba ila kunko setara nyinyari nyaonya barabuka keste bondino hadamadin si halu wala be Gambia banko kam yela ko naman sakunda sodomi alonko imang fuaro lo ima wala ko faydande bare ni nata jubenda banko be balafa al halo la to kadu malo mankita je bake la fita adama baro ala man sakunda I am more proof wrong for once ning ayatare ye malo soto you know ngalon na ko in a global market conventionally ning adara we take a step back away from the Gambia just a little bit. Even European Union, they will produce about 2.2 billion tons of waste every year. And one of waste management if the legislation if a to a more sustainable model called the circular economy. It will be yalo kawala. But mira nyen fanna latende wobe banko nafala munala and muna minta by the word banko the circular economy. Although bemo economy so. But ni na beka jube ni circular economy model onyin work production and the consumptions involving sharing, leasing, reusing, repairing, refurbishing, and in recycling existing material and the products milia longo ala dalilo pe ikake minna wala mnyentiko to extend the lifespan of that particular product. Come in longevity akawale di product onye. But ni na the fixed assets so la fanna la carola mea longo like Senegambia bridge. Yalo womo fixed assets so the work kala come bomo benyane. So bomo nyin neither one think like you can either only reuse it, refurbish, recycle, wala them possibly kukala niya longo about a lifespan in about continental. But regardless of all these components, Camille Potentic, Nina the Gambia la Senegambia bridge on Jube, it is a colossal mistake. It is a violation It is a disservice to the country of the Gambia, and in the Gambian people, kaja coming for the finance minister minketa syndicated a quota a fankola amanta na National Assembly molu bondi in Kalama regarding the reuse and the recycling or the refurbishing among was the but the National Assembly as a body Wolnyan takabo akwo Kalamale kataka nyinkuyin whether it's sonala ba kwete sonala pare manyan kataka ko taile o nyamata ya kevrat ya sabal dia muta janko mfu ila femola anin donto na femola won ni na te e be kube there are a subset of the order merely arithmetic mathematics you know ni mfu ikan donto le wala te ka fonyela ko nyintin na ko wati kare ni ko nya ko yen donto ibe donto la ala le bar wo donto ro nyim fanam fam kan yen fu ala le so ni mo ko ko mfu wala te yen donto they are a subset of each other one is bigger than the other yeah but Gambia nyen tapale ya wala na karam tuba karam molu don tuba karam dimalo na mama nene mangilan to la kabele kaje komento yen terminology intended fan dundila wala kam because ibina jela there is a contradiction in the first place bao man sakunda famwe tol kadia moy kamo minna do da ka nyim fo jam do da e jana fo dia buka long buluba ka mem fo anim maraka mem fo jam but in a human point of view puru momi mbesire mbase fatoto anin do la komba para banda wala mnyintiko e manyanka nyendula taile ka di kula kube kuto ayatan na dipite bumol molu mele ya lonko e be scrutiny nyinkela ka best practice ke ka je komin ko ku na betala ay ke sarato kam ane loi bunya na orobo wol mamba kala wo mo loi tijala ando consequences nyanta kala ko nyin kono le ka je komin ko National Assembly if they are what they are salt inyanta ka nyin ko normally people should be punished for once ka je komin ko nganna banko fasa to be on the right side of history nyin fanna nyina luati nyalem ya ko ya explain ya wo nyala drum abe there is an abuse of law they have flouted the law and no baro man sakuna like I said enyanta malo sokala for once to prove us wrong kanaka be to prove into this matter if need be yenna Senegambia bridge obula let it run its life span alala life cycle yenna bari manyanka di wo di nyala mi alonko loi horomo teje bunya teje anin nyari bale beje mi alonko over 100 million US dollar yalon bring kobi kodo na taja o kodo nyimbe su nyata janne se kombe nyayajele parola man sakunda iblis of kamale kampata yulo bulu ka je komingo ite bulo dundila kuo kudo ane even best practice ko ye bulo dundi kuo kudo do ma ibole data laje because you know what Mr. Adam Barrow attending ala modu ye Gambia le jampa andu Gambia dum bomo ye Gambia jampa mo jamal le duata Gambia la lumubal le duata Gambia wo dua bela ako wo kana jurme ku kam ni ne keku ni manfa ku jawba se tarage wala tenga malona tenkeram adama na la mansakuda da wannan wo mu puti bi alon ko ku jawba ngana anyin da wala fanna nyin na Mr. Esa Bukarsi ni adube wala moti num me along with the loudest mouths of all mouths in the Gambia, me along with social media. America jam aka wol dube bare ndeysa the same Esa Bukarsi my advice, let him go and listen to his audios. ateka milil fonum kunum o ku kilo wala basi ngokodo seho ni aja nga nyem fo wala nyem ko Gambia dingolo mo jama ben kono we don't practice what we preach, you know, including Mr. Esa Advocacy, because you more let it more the me alonko injustice, impunity, abuse of office. I want to quote Dongili Akoya Jampeka Wallet. Be at the fellow Syrian Mansakunda Kono. Me alonko Abeje Hana by OI Villa, but we assume he is at the corridor of power. Kurun killing on one lebeka Mansakunda Kono be Mune attend the Kunung, I anyanku ya minti Kunung, I mimfo. Be amanya where what the baka umadol put in the naka. Even though the messaging said but the Gambians have given up on ESA advocacy in the sense that double standard letter. Kunung Minkega, abuse of office and lawlessness, corruption, abuse of office, the Bangkok Advocacy has been quite of our I wouldn't be, even though, of course, more Kenya, more pay, damn into a Manyan Kake, all the time of what journalist in Bangkok. The can't say the thing, I mean, more get the part of the Bangkok, more rights have been violated in that country, more Koran Bush Milla Force Kilimata Pokon, Esa Bukati Munkole. Yadi in deception on Polegentaka Bogambia Banko Kono. Individually, including myself, Kaja Komiko, Kono, Namba Minto Kono, big, never Kilamaka Campanato, and then Mantia Mala, Muna, Equality, and Momanyang Validate, Momanyang credence from a deal and Nakaja Komiko, who don't just offend the pen. You know? So say we did a Gambian thing on the pool, even though by Dulan Minto, we applaud him by telling him, what has changed? Where have you been, Mr. Advocacy? Ling abuse of office and in corruption of Mr. Bangkoka, Go. Nyabe kumokono Procedural albe patna min chodika andung albe de pelale eba be no kula lobita andung chiden lakita ka wol dolla yaman to min tida ka walla dula da ka ke la polnyel discredit andung mota wokan wala ale nyame yele do ko ko wo sono alinga kem fatti na dandama ko alinga bete ati alinga dandama they are a unique special character of human being in this planet Earth. Kaje coming good daji kan taya anin corruption anin badi ya fasa nyanta ka obondin na bol ko nimma woken ditano la dollar. Je muntuma na suwo kuta ko maje. You know, Advocacy of all these new farming back in the Gambia, they don't say a whole generation they padaji. A man the corruption the lekada, bring agriculture, fisheries, profit code will be paid to the Department of Health. A baby gave a daring tech, Yana Fang, Ika Nintol Lalako. You Gambians, Nintol Dabe, Libato Baladron, we are not going to talk. But Diamula Watila Ninda, but a Libato to the rock, Sinanka Diam. Well, can the Gambia keep failing and failing, and it will continue to fail for far too long. Ning I have Daji ko membentol balobala as a human being. After I do a moment, no one. That's why I do a moment, no one. In a structural formation on you, if I can avoid the whole door of jump at the door because of that, by Babuto, it can make it.
Abaraga Elsa, even cry, you're cracking me up. Abaraga Elsa, I say.
And on the lives of this Advocacy, you know, and you will see a part again the part of it. One time you better for be Manyanka Diamo because your mamma, Polania, lolu ne nyanta ka dati ka diamo ibalon na ko ni e ba lungo binna kana gamala betula chimi alon ka nyanta ka diamo ite on behalf of you fonde mira la puaro la meli alon pe de Gambia Bankoka ndolla ko mo porba banda puari jolle bidje mili alon ko e palu na ko la parola non kunkol hani bi ka be mamanyo la wato hani bimbe palu ka wonya wo mo lay fali nyaale tiba. We have to do justice to our people. Kaja komenko. Syndicate in Minke, there is no definition in the book. Kaja komenko is a farm bonding or a poor kononyami. And the Wolfman and the National Assembly molo mili alonko. You fubuni yafa. One nyantaka makes or komenko. Go luantaya mu luantaya the nia kamanke hani Adam Barola molele yake. Momo yake doroitas you should be all accountable for that.
Yeah, it is really, yeah, you couldn't have put it any better. Baraka Baga inside. So thank you for your time and thank you for putting your point solidly. As I've been focusing, Baker will repeat every day, Marabalian in Tilimbalian in Bangkok, but it is us who can put an end to this. So Ebrima Dibba has sent his apologies, audience rule. He's so sorry. That's the message that he sent. But I'm so outside this Nabe Kachala, we will have to reschedule the interview again. I'm so but he sent his apologies to the audience because he couldn't make it. Sefo Demba San and Kion Central. Yeah, Bondile. The information that is just coming to me right now on the issue, I'm being updated on it. It's true reportedly assassinately, and instead of asking him to relinquish to one of his brothers, just like other chiefs did, like a government, some giraffe, but no one take the chieftaincy from Queen Allah. Soon they will return it. Okay, there's Queen Allah don't joke with their position. Anyway, I will follow this. Text me not but report coming through Bondi, Samba, Kianjiro. But we will know details of this story in the subsequent edition. And maybe tomorrow's edition of Current Affairs show, because I've just, if you go to the Africa 50 website, there is an information there. Government of the Gambia joins Africa 50. Africa 50's asset recycling program with an MOU, which is a memorandum of understanding to manage and operate Senegambia Bridge. But this is very interesting, and I think tomorrow I'm going to elaborate on this. I don't know whether a lot of people are aware. This is dated on the 11th of January 2023. January Karotil in Kilimo. Africa 50 web page auto. Your information on DCO in Gambia government memorandum of understanding assigned. So I come to Jiman Sekunda in Kalamuta from January, but right now we're in July, 7 months like Gambian all not in Kalamuta. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, 7 months we were in darkness. And I think that the people were in darkness. So Mansekunda alone learning comes. This was done in Casablanca, 11th of January 2022. The government of the Gambia has signed a memorandum of understanding with Africa 50, the Pan-African Infrastructure Investment Platform for the Senegambia Bridge to be considered for Africa 50's asset recycling program. This is dated 11 January 2022. If you go to the Africa 50's website, Albany information on asset recycling is an innovative initiative for governments to monetize existing infrastructure assets through a concession to the private sector, with funds received being invested in other priority projects. On the contemplated scheme, Africa 50, together with a technical partner, are expected to manage and operate the Senegambia Bridge under a private, public-private sector scheme, public-private PPP. So, but this is an interesting development. Africa 50 website, it only information was said 11th of January 2023. But apparently this MOU was discussed in Casablanca in 2022. So how come Gambians are being informed right now? January Karole going obviously Africa 50 yakela web page of January Karole General Titamin Kilimo on the 11th of January 2023. Many someone in Kono. But Sidiketa Femfontoli for July, 7 months down the line. But interestingly, Africa 50 web page of Naltadaji, Albajala Koyin Kibaro for Koyin memorandum was signed. This, I don't know whether there's a mistake. I don't think this could be a mistake on their webpage. They would have rectified it, that this was done in 2022, last year. And the government kept they didn't inform the National Assembly, they didn't inform the citizens about it. Well, I'm going to elaborate more on this. This is the heightened level of disrespect from Sidi Keita and Alamolo. Sidi Keita is very disrespectful for the Gambian people, because no matter what, Gambian Leke Joe, you should show us respect. And, you've been working on this. And Africa 50, Waliakela webpage, neither the Minister of Finance, I bet it is not there in the scenario. They did not share this, but Africa 50, because what they owe it to their shareholders, they have to be transparent. It is on their page, and this is the dated 11 January 2023. The Gambia government joins Africa 50's asset recycling program with an MOU to manage and operate the Senegambia Bridge. So this has been going on for a long time, whilst until we are not in the dark. We didn't know what is going on until right now. This came across in the news media. So I can see here Africa 50, photograph of Africa 50 on their page on the 18th of January 2023. So this has been going on. You have the people who are actually photograph of the people that they stood in the group photo after the signing ceremony in Abidjan. So this is all there. So those people have been informing their people, but Ndola Manzakunda kept us in the dark until last week when we knew about this. So Yanya, this is the heightened level of disrespect, and this is why we need to make a lot of hoo-ha about this, because Sidi Keita, all this is happening. This is mimicking January. This was in the Africa 50 webpage. Gambians don't think for July. But you know what? People get the kind of government that they deserve. If we continue to be silent, into the dating, into the Diamo Damala, into the Diamlo Watch Apolto, this status quo will not change. The only way we can change this, we need to be very, 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 very serious with our government. They shouldn't take us for a ride. Yajal Hadamadingo, kana son jutuna kana son yabatela. Okay? Sehu Sidikeda is getting worse than Mamburanjai. It's like getting him from frying pan to the fire with Sidikeda Alaji Ture. But some of us have made this prediction. I did say that Sidikeda ngala track record menya Ministry of Trade. Ndega Sidikeda long kabla trade. Briake trade among kutu de jere ngonyo nyindeka la minister sobeoti. Sidi Keita is only interested to remain a minister. Okay, there is Usman Fanambejan, Usman Fanalafra Diamla. Usman, you will be the final caller today.
Okay, so go
Abaraka.
Yeah, platform to
Abaraka.
Kami for them ndagu kamo to chale back kan do follow misali fe na tipito mela do plan Yo, ne ko le tipito le coming ya for andale kan what type of government are we having? Unitary system of government or federal system of government? Ul malo. And remember ge ul kajamo comment angale kan fana jama bi ta fa mo ba yun ko malo. Oto be banku mul finkala ta tipito tombo me alon ko sta banku mul represent well. And dan ko don kana fu ko ngamu to mon don ko don ay ta mo le tikite ko bari banko ka ta men wala mu karawti yo bari même fon bentul nyaato même fon mu confond o ma o ga karan no na so ko
o mto nyaade
sa idea miram modo bina koran no la be ko grade 9 graduate to yan modo bi jamanta school ka karan ni do ken but at least sa karan no to interpret
yeah.
Yo, but the same bango can will debito in a low land minute to put bango moli na famous. Ntemalo, can follow on day, Femuka Nukia, Memuka Dimina one. Hadamudo men follow bango can dinner men be far any be a sum of Feman for bango.
In another all, Ibela Moto quality of what sign.
Okay, National Youth Council, Penal Dogo Kijele. Do not project proposal amended as ya battle National Youth Council. But answer any Kirimata Mandi. Foni chol kala fi do ko la bari ko dol men siki ka di mulla ita o kana ya implement ya dundi yutsol la poto pour sama kese ko jahali ni pacha rice procedural mengan ko since 1984 anin scientific ameta la de oro procedural ni sol nati nan ko jibe gambia banko kan ndin jibe gambia banko kan diso amanta dula jama be sol fenga no nganna sino yirwali nkana kumi tina wado na balube dula do ani ko fulan jango fon bije individual la ni moto ndego go fo wala mukilim balolati tilimbali ya mantam mala gambia mo be ya lonko nan alay muso harji aka kontan ne ko mbina di muso tora ko mulki mi afodi be fala fo be balula ko ni ko warade andu fulo ani ko fulan jango memu corruption wo jango obe fanna bella obe fanna bele la mul nyaka taltino andu me njahal ike kumani ko ike fon kumani to le misil molati wala binga modo la me bakaw kamano ni ikafa one pack ako ngamira signing ntul nyanta christian nyaton ko le sotola baro wala miro wala betilin nan tolti ala miro la mo nda mafako wala miro is right but wala miro modi basan anga jiben to ngamol men tambindi wala tarka wado wari babalon to le muslimo basan muslimi adaji ko men wala mo ko min gatilin inyan to wala kila basan to lo mo nan to linga men to mo o ka jengala kata me mun daga fonti ani ko warna
yalon Osman membi je wolom ila point men ngabe yalon marabali na meta banko kan ndol we all owe it to our country no willing and the banko defend Gambians need to come together you manka politic kuti na banko defend let us be serious about this and wanyanda kala diamo le continue kala because diamo is very good hani islamo fo ngako ne kuje memang yang wuli ya fo diamo is okay but we should go next step wolom ka commencer ka strike ka protest ke diaspora jang ani suwokon
but men ante ko kulimbije ndani mo katata gambela ko ngango ndinga lonko politiko ngalo minimo ngoko fin karan ngalo membiji funna tara ni ay ni dan ni try ko ngango fasta daga kumol fanel men ko be nakala dan malti bo wali be ba sabata nyokan ngaya ko ngaya manjarola bango to be kanyanta je mo man samudi bari tubabol minin dang minat ne yentul dang yam mutin do leke ando mo le fana wakelande min do fana be jele ko tol be jame mo la kele fosa yetilin sore ko ni ke nyaton ko de be nyine kele bar sai natra ko utin dam be te jengen la na me ando la prime minister ba kidene ko Boris Johnson min ke data ko mo le si ko na ta ko mo le na ngam ba yo pati so ndebolo folo banku mole alinga miro falimba mu gambien bele kanyante ji mu kana je ko nin kare ka kuma kare na fukare ka kuma kare ne ole fisa man ndene mo be sabare nyoka ko nyako ntol man siya bar mbe ka fola ngazin si dol kere ka aniko nga banku dogo man ko de mo be kayande banku kan
siko woman correct you know
aya funye kabra funye akan kuma ne waru la tamira ko nya haide kani de ngaya ko ndeni je taw kachala
it's good ya arite we site kafola no janka sidol kele Gambia siol de they all
let's give the right people at the right position mo me alon ko mo me mo teacher dito mo fonko dito mo English teacher de mo ni samba ko may some certain to de ko economic start no la
Abaraka Usman, I need to call Bamba from Germany. Abaraka, thank you, Tama. Abaraka, la contribution of better. Thank you for calling. Abaraka, I will like my brother Usman. Afanang la contribution on the beauty of democracy. So Alabaraka back in Balkon na back jang Meli Alonko ibe program la mera. Sankara Kadimu Rasulu. Member Germany, I call Jonathan and Mala called it, but Kadimara Zulu, even the son tag, you know, son tag, Cody. Even yadi, ila son tag Benyadi Levy, ila son stag Benyadi, I'll cover any some stag, and Debuga Fuku, Dega Angele come for it. Son tag, Demaso, Samuel Montag. Okay, even yadi.
So
Aleskala so ite sa yamune fe be contribute la nying bridge la quoto ani kalabante ya Gambia.
Limo luma si gis mon kana yabate wesu lide.
Yabate la de Bamba.
Yabate.
So naga nga gise CD Keita wahambi CD Keita gena ne mo ne mom jalgati loi.
Yalo nte ni molla biro ka fatala is normal mo be dunia mo be na la biro. Yo nte CD Keita biri mambore njabe place to si abota je CD Keita na nta mukas. I don't blame those guys because mina nkwe ko baro mo de folly. Baro tina ta hawmune. Suba lu mande xew ci bir Gambia koy na fokato su xey sepino kulo bala ak bala nek sepino kulo ci ngon mo daf ko de xam jele
way bamba yow waxi baro ngay jël baro la ko moy ko woleta baro la diamo
baro ko fen frending keta banko ka ataka
sey gala baro la ko molale igala baro la ko la kadin
no mo kam fahamde ba Ahmed Balot be sirim fa ka counteka yalla mbe men fo kan ko dama de boga waxtana ñun ñep ay borom xel ba dugul leen ma ak xel ngeen bañ ma dugul ak xol kam damen do fo wala tem frendin be kerim banko kam baro a belon atala mu ñak atala ma atia belon
ay wala fo
ma saya ko mo fahamle fen frendin ka ke banko kam atia belon ko satela ke ta do ko
okay bamba da nga yirin ga ñi la kilo ngi bole la point fo ko ni kolo sol be diamo la mboko la fika interfere kon tenga na analysis kele let me just ask this bamba ye men fo toñalom bamba ki moy nde mbila bi barolo nde mbila bi atele ñu appoint bari asset recycling baro e mëna lo woto ni ko baro e mëna asset recycling ta explain fa baro mala mëna asset ñi technocrat sol li fa ko ñi intellectual ito lekata ni ideal kana yalla ni baro la tablo kan baro malo mëna asset recycling ti bamba
yo okay la tegal fofu sa baram yo rewbi donu lo ko sa bay donu lo ko sa mam da niti ñola sanal carte pour nga tok ci rewbi nga mandu ñom luñ askan bi luñ bëgga pour nga doxale sen réew bi corruption because corruption mota ñi jene yaaya jambe lol mota yo ñi sanni la carte pour nga ñëw tok ci place bobu légui bu fekke yow da nga am nit ab gor nga as gor nga da nga mandu e mandu tale itan abi faya fele diamo da sa wax bu ñëk da nga ñëkko na wax man munuma bu fekke yow da nga xamne mënulo jangulo kon luta mënulo mandu nga delu place jambo
lol degala
place ay yalantul ka jamu contest la barolam problème moti kambe bi fatata koy na fo kadon because alkiyama ben jamu la ala ben be ñinin kala one by one kep ko xamne ci li nga dugg ak ci li nga jene yomal khiyama yalla sun borom subhanahu wa ta'ala daf ñi laaj te ñun ñep so comme président atela mate adum birna histoire do mon do min karam birin aduna bi bam sancho bo legi musuma gis président ay journaliste laajte ko est-ce que corruption mu ngi rampagne corruption ci réew bi yo lo nan nga ci wax ak lo ci gis mu ne moom pour nga jàpp nit ci corruption lu jafe la en tant que njiit président musuma ko dégg ci benn réew yow nga yor police yor ay CID yor intelligent police am audito yoo xam ne sax dañuy dem audit ñëw tegal la kayit yëpp ñu ne la lii lañ audit si office bi proof baa ngi ni nga taxaw si askan bo 2 million people ngay wax loolu seeko ite police ol beje intelligent police ol beje do kulal beje auditol beje ye fɛn bɛɛ sama non corruption e kaito bɛɛ le ko ɲina tiɲata ɲina kɛtɛtɛ ɲina de ito ko pour ita masa ke o kallo na mona je dunya ma je dunya e ka fo ko ha pour ye mo muta corruption la jen ko la o kolim ballet police ol beje soldier ol beje paral beje do kula be beje o mansa o kani yalla la le firnde ko o kani tandila ko o mansa mantling so nyo bank mol kasi ko mansa bu nyama ay mimmi ndinke o be tiata ala ko toto ki akko teje bil lata.
Okay, Bamba Bogala Africa Inter, like I said, Alaji to be caller back. Maybe Alaji will be the last caller in Bamba Bamba. Molebe program all America Gambia, message key. Because I have an Anglican I can say, oh, I'm listening to a program, but what Kadim is saying is actually propagating a very, very he's on a dangerous part here. What Kadim is saying, if we are going to put everything on borrow, so if anybody commits a crime in the Gambia, so by law, then is it going to be on borrow? So individual accountability, Kadim is saying, we should not hold individual. No, but ngala tax rate, but ibe response total. But ngala tax rate. Ako individual accountability should also be part of. Yes, Barrow is the main problem, but he's not the only problem for our country. We should not propagate trying to portray this narrative to say that every problem in the country, ministers are not responsible. It's just the president. I think I don't agree with Kadim on this. So I have opinion that I can't show a problem because I can't come to Hannibal Sunya, Rock Gambia, ye Sunya, ye criminality. So you're the president of Kit in the law.
La yantahi an hanil hawa ndol mukaddiamu ni diala wo yalo kaddiamu da kumu mukaddomo
akamoyle
kendu ko de leka dañ ko de deg dangay deg wa kendu ko lek man waxuma ay visual man mangi wax singuur naka lay doxé president bi muna mo am doole mo yor police mo yor para mo yor militaire tepp lo xamna xeyna ci rew bi mo daf ko dé xam xoma individual wa xamna lu wax bobu lu mi fende ko wax bo dafa firnde ko kañita ne kom ala man sakunda fen fere ninke de jaka lonne hey akondo ke si mu kaddiam
barkade ide alo nyaali le ko nyimu ndoke leti ite alo nyaali nyimu ndoke me safaroge
I'm sorry. Barobe nukuma kambion foka, Muhammad Baka county kai, akadiamala masa kundala ala adimire sono, but amanke individual. But only is the individual. I think the individual. It's a masadi. Banko nyaje ko tubabol ko territory alkafo la nyane territory territory karando banko mina na ni Senegal border soto
no sa ila point for the run demanda interfere because ni me safero ke ngala wala text for yalon democracy bola na opinion wala na tekala ke afana bala opinion
no je understand ni Senegal border soto yela police also yela fond be so fana so criminal min be banko kan e go ni fenferen yala e be UK criminal be dawranding the UK police they will find you abroad hanare kula ka maybe 20 years in the crime to babul ka normally banko kata wala so ni nata president wala admiration wala karola minister na plan soto nin auditor tata je ko ni na tinyata je ya kayto landita ko ita ka fo mole ko ntata nyin fenkele ni mo auditor la kuma kan maybe audit dia amula miroti ananta mo banko juma le president la dunia kon itamu intellectual to broda karantale ikanta mo police jumal so mimbeje after kas han ajiben fo ifin gambe camion fo bamba tuba bo ndol manke journalist ba ifin gambe ko pulo be jele o kirkiro be kata jena bari annamana nyim president ja finde fa dia mo tulola isula
okay, Karim Batobang, Albem Balala, callers all make a call. I'm not able to take any more calls. Alaji Ture will be my last caller for tonight. Alim Balal is 3 hours I've been on here, so I got to go right now. Ning Karim Batalambe Alaji Ture will a final caller. So Melbe call can continuously. Please do wait until tomorrow. You can have your turn. Abarakabake Karim, Nizela point wrap up because I need to call Alaji Ture, maybe Sweden for now. Yeah.
Okay, but na comme lafta ka min fon kumata jam. Hadama dum banko mobul watal ila iman. Banko kanum ala bato fon let.
Yeah.
Dunia hadama din fata alkiyam alkamu be nyinin kale mina contribute la banko.
Yeah.
Mol fo lon fo molomba. Ay bi ni aranu ko president acha nola. Banko be punen kanne ñing si gal bo xamne amul motor xawma gal bi dafa suux si geej bi xawma du suux waaye ñing si gal bo xamne amul motor xeyna su suuxee rek Gambe ñun ñëpp man nañ si lap man nañ si dee te yàlla nañu yàlla musal si
amin ya rabbi abaraka Kadim more de saferola dolbe je koy agree tale with you because Barrow is the main problem
sure president mano
yeah
hanim Gambe dol min ye carte president le député lié if in academic they call the example if in academic they call o comme academic affaire yama neex la ci ba Africa political ñoo hada ñoo le beje no understand bari wol mol ñante ke banko leje ka jo ko president mano alna impeach and yalla banko je because al be don le wulo banko kan ita be ko do mi sodlo president noma billahi wallahi tanan kal billahi lazi la ilaha illa huwa atena fala ni man lanna kay da cho to kay to bala jambo bala ata jala atena fala al banko le interest oje birim barola dibitol nal kenyin programme la mo mbal dan lillahi wa rasul fi sabilillah al banko la interest oja al yin impeach billahi walla ala sa konta nan la kola kila sa konta la kola sallallahu alaihi wasallam hey banko man ka chahan bir ale dunya lo ay banko di mo la momoro ni la toratori atutato lel bulal balla banko marala nyamen fal ba marla ba tarola silo la bank kalba marla tonya la silo la ban atuto banko askanon lelpul so ko do be kare ka kumo ñu kumfa ko do be jen ka fo ala kila hani ala la kuto do kila la kuto because I karandile kam minfo ni lonnal kila mo len programme ba lon nde kam minfo wala tonya ndam muka yala na fon kon.
Okay Karim, I got to stop you there. You've been on the call for 13 minutes. Thank you so much, Karim. I sometimes I just got to interject and stop the call. I think I will also have to look at the callers' times on this show. I have to maybe change that just to give everybody a fair chance to talk, because if one person called for 15-20 minutes, maybe you take a chunk of. I'm going to come up with a standard time, and I'm going to be strict on that. I'm moving on, so that I judiciously manage the time on the calls, because I try to be very, very let people speak and Bukafika interfere, but where people just I understand sometimes, when there are certain typical issues, people will just go on and on. But if people want to go for 15-20 minutes, we cannot take every caller. We may end up taking 3 or 4 callers. I think judiciously moving on, I'm going to start this trick on the time allocation moving on, except maybe for few people. I always say, like I said, we want to give divergence, here and there. But I'm going to be very strict on time management moving on from tomorrow. Please understand that I'm going to be strict on time management. Saying I'll allow you to recall, because right now I've been here 3 hours. I don't want this program to go up beyond 3 hours. I've been here 3 hours, 12 minutes. So Allah Barakabak. Alaji Ture, you are the final caller today. Thank you.
For Africa 50 in a website or y'all into my Africa 50. Yeah, but bringing the drone on Monday, the Valentine website on you to say any menu,
yeah, what
because I've never heard of the name Africa 50. So, company to so I went to their website and I read the same MOU.
Yeah, in fact, interesting, Alaji, they put there on the 11th of January 2023 when we didn't know, the Gambians didn't know for 7 months ago, almost 7 months ago, right?
Exactly. And remember, more Jama for Kamfa because more Kamfa than Interpersonal Kamfa so could bring us instead of Gambian journalists solo informed.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, that what is a disrespect to you?
Yeah, yeah. Well, journalists or someone need to do PR for Africa 50. He's just doing PR for them. So it's just state managed. Everything is state managed. City man Gambian no respect this.
We didn't know.
Yeah.
I mean, new journalists will fall more interview grad journalists. I mean, we wouldn't know. As you came from Biranata, maybe at the interview from Kelly.
But near Korosi, I think if you go to the same page, in Casablanca, they wrote this 2022. I don't know whether you saw this. I'm looking at it right now. This thing happened in 2022. Covering Serum, this is going on, and Gambians are not in the National Assembly, is not in the law. This is really scandalous, and I think CDK should pay price for this.
National Assembly, they should do something about this, but I mean. I doubt it, I doubt it because so do call them, you are given a balafa water, you men baby caring is from ordinary Gambians, social media. Many they don't even know the repercussion of this deal, but it just they are so patriotic. They don't even know the context of the deal, because near brunch Laman Kunung, Lamin Mane, and Mustafa K. Daboning Lamin Cham. I mean, they dealt with this issue, I mean, very deeply. Lamin Mane was,
ADB. And I in Africa 50, I long back telephone.
So I got a very good, idea of what has transpired.
Yeah, he gave a very, very interesting analysis. Yeah. Yalong Alaji Yabate from Obedaming. You as a government, you are there to represent your people. Whatever you do, you imake keta kundai, imake sidili kundai, imake ture kundai, iso Gambia, Gambia no lekejo. Sidi keta nyanda Gambia dingol bunyalale. If not for anything, Kabira in January we should know. But 7 months, it all the ministry. Kabrin 2023, Benin Kurial Kekanduma. They kept it quiet. Now bound to tell us. And Africa 50, will yellow shareholders will website will be able to force
Yes. It's a business entity.
Exactly.
They have to make profits for their shareholders.
Exactly. So
and they have to inform their shareholders.
Yes.
But, will you respect those shareholders? But Sidiketa doesn't come in there. I think even in brunch model, they didn't come to so we are a little bit. We differ. They are democracy. Couldn't bring brunch in a program. Okay, some people thought that because Baro might not be aware of everything that is going on. And the new to mirror, you can agree a little bit,
I don't think the word aware is the right thing.
To grow into this presidency.
No, Alaji, I don't think the aware is the right word. I think he doesn't understand.
Maybe he doesn't understand.
Yeah. Baro will not understand these technical terms, this asset recycling.
No.
Yeah, he wouldn't.
Even asset recycling, some people had the name asset recycling. This new writing,
Yeah, imagine MB is agreeing. Aware is the wrong word. Yes, it's the wrong word. He doesn't understand them. He doesn't understand, but I'm sure he's aware. He will, because these cabinet papers are taken, but Barrow doesn't understand these things. I've got to understand. I think niya commander o sidikere na ya sindi aya brief I ning word ball fire. Terminology of just Adam Barrow will just append his signature on it. About like so you know what? Remember Barrow from interest labake, but in the CDK ko this 100 million baht like a presidential infrastructure project. Oh, Barrow will just jump off his care. Buffalo, you know, so in na campaign around for 2026 na knowledge in Kudota, ale Shirulu, Nsita Buffalo Moli, and Temu Doku Lalet, in Temanke Diam Latialon. You know how he behaves. Yeah.
And certainly, you know, in brunch, these people they break it down. This is a loan, you know, it's a loan.
Yeah, it is a loan. Yeah. You can't Yalon they want to distract us by looking at the definition of loan. If you look at the loan at definition, but Niajibe, we are 100 million is given to us. Nana asset-led dealer is a monetization of existing assets. All assets recycling, and you use the monetization from that assets and reinvest it into something else. That is the technical definition of this. But Niajibe, there is, in a way, one can interpret it called this such a colossal amount of money in terms of national asset or national treasure. Something may along could be this means so much to every Gambian.
So much to every Gambian. Yeah.
You cannot just go and sign a memorandum of understanding and kept the National Assembly completely out of the loop, then kept the Gambian people completely out of it. And you think that is normal? What the heck is wrong with Sidikata?
It's not normal.
Yeah.
It cannot be normal.
Yeah. Abarakalaji, thank you so much.
But we'll deal with this.
Abaraka, thank you. Abaraka, apologies to the other callers. I could not take all of you. It's been here 3 hours. We were expecting Ebrima Dibba to be here, but understandably, he must have a very good reason. He sent an apologetic text message. He's extremely sorry that he couldn't make it. But then Ebrima and I will have a discussion to reschedule the date. Audience will remember thank you. We're going to terminate the program here for summer. Inshallah, we'll have current affairs show and then there's a lot of time to call us. But love the announcement. I just want to calculate Danny audience will very dentanina. Moving on. I don't even want to tell somebody stop talking. With the exception of Fatsin Sabali and Fat Njai, you know why I give them exemption? Because they are female callers. They are one of the few female callers. Melka Kolke Bandaba. Other callers, Mbal Dani please allow the time will reduce to 5 minutes at most. So that you allow more people to call in. Because if one person wants to speak for 12, 13, 14 minutes, then you are taking good. And I just want to be fair. I hate to interject people. I hate to stop people. And sometimes I understand that people get animated, people get fired up, and sometimes. But as a general rule from tomorrow, I understand when you're with exemption of Fatinjai and Fatsin Sabali, the two Fatus. I'm not being biased. You're one of the few female callers told Melka Kolke Bantaba. So that's why I'm going to give them that latitude, so that it also more time sort of. That's I think that is very, very important. That's fair. And on this note, I forgot to extend happy birthday to Fat Saho Drame, Nancy Saola's sister, and I think Bubakar Siri Jame. They celebrated their birthdays yesterday. Happy belated birthday. And I think Momori Kurubali, I think your daughter, Momori Kurubali, I don't know whether it was your daughter or somebody. Somebody celebrated Nadila timeline happy birthday on your wall. So, but I just want Albania understand from tomorrow I'm going to have time management. The moment call Nila 5 minutes over direct may stop with the exemption of Fatinjai and in Fatsen Sabali. Well, I will give them more than 5 minutes because Wolu Musola called Kasiajam Bake, and we need to hear from our female callers as well. Kewoleka call Bakajam. So Naloneko brother. Kademu Rasul is also a frequent caller here, but I take a Kewola category. So and I thank you. Okay, yeah, is the last one whom my daughter. Thank you so much, MB. Happy birthday to your daughter. ngajela time I didn't fast our drama or I think a date of battle looking. Thank you so much. So on that note, I'm the one if I finance temple back my colleague, and I also Tunko Marina Fanang Anatajana complaint. I really understand and we are with Tunko on this. I allegation on Lekejang against May Baro. Comment May Baro and then over the phone. We condemn that. I don't think Tunko will come here, but Mebaro should also come and if she wants, she can come out and explain her side of the story, because there's always two sides to the story. But Tunko did say that Abitala Abe complained the Gambia High Commission and public official, they are public official, they are there for every Gambian, irrespective of farmer and people for UDP. Nalbe Palasoto, forget just remove your political lenses and then treat every Gambian equal. And so disappointing that a public official will use profanity on a Gambian male ate abidokola wale. Ni momo malafika doko public services not a must, but niwe iwakil taka doko the country. It's always an honor, but be there for everybody. And there's no justification to use certain these languages they are not they are not acceptable in civilized world. We don't do that. So Allah baraka back in the program of control.
Munaninte bota maili tu itebeden kili jumale lala ni useri fata dami nte jukuna nyanta fala jele mandele do kuoke Gambia bebe jelila Gambia bebe se ore lumena mandela minada wolunta be pipeline birinda ko sanka jilojita akonte nganta tule wolumolu bere kampata bari woli mamari mulo woli ba mamari mulo ala be nyinkela manso be nyinkela ale bonsajele keme senja menyoli be no ko njaay wole fala sonko nyule ale bonsajele Museka badia aji sukana kabadia biwo bedia le iya biwo bedia le iya amaru badia le amaru sane badia le iya mini masi badia iya la mini masi badia ke mosi se bedia ke mosi se badia le iya la jukonde badia iya na tujalo kema alaji fonte badia biwo bedia bunne ye majamba bojamba dia ye boja sangaraka malike malem makulu saleke ma ye biwa badia bunne ye suku singate jula ye suku badia de singate julo badia turoda badia biwo bedia bunne Ebrima Badiale, Ibacha Bualma, Biwa Badiale,